to warrant playing Lightsworn? I don't know. One of the funny things about this is that you could actually, in fact, mill your own boss monster. So I don't know. The Blackwings seem to be doing a really good job right now. So even if we pulled this Judgment Dragon, I can't say I would be really convinced to go back to this strategy that quickly. Doom Caliber Knight is an ultra rare. This card is insane for anyone who has never seen this card before. It was actually a prize card, and it cannot be special summoned. It's 1900 attack on a level 4, which is already great. If a monster effect is activated, you tribute the Doom Cal and negate the activation and destroy the monster. So Gage could manipulate this in some ways, but Doom Cal is such a strong card. It's also dark, so it actually would synergize with our deck. I would not be too bent out of shape if we pulled a Doom Cal, but there's something even better that I'm really hoping we pull. Let's go to the super rares first. The super rares are largely irrelevant. It's Garroth, Krebons, a Gladiator Beast, Semite, and a Black Whirlwind. We basically have all these already, so this is all, this is all whatever. I don't care about this. The rare slot is what matters, because if we scroll down here, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have a shot at pre-errata Crush Card Virus. This could be the bomb that we have needed the entire time to really help equalize the playing field. Now, I'll be honest, it's not Chaos Emperor Dragon, it's not Dark Arm Dragon, but to be fair, this is one of the most powerful cards ever printed, and if we can pull a copy of it, this may be the break we were looking for. But it doesn't end there, ladies and gentlemen. If we go down to the commons, look what we have a chance to get once more. Book of Moon is a common in Turbo Pack 1, which means we could now be repping 3 copies of Book of Moon in the main deck, and that would automatically make its way in, because Book of Moon has won so many games. It has been ridiculous. There's also a ton of Gladiator Beasts in here, which if we actually were able to assemble that core, that would have been cool, but I think we're well beyond that. Also, Raikou, another shot at Raikou is pretty neat. And Different Dimension Reincarnation, I don't know how relevant this card necessarily is, but I think this originally came in a structure deck, so this is a chance to get this card where we otherwise wouldn't have been able to. We've got some big pulls. We have some very, very big pulls here, so I'm just going to get straight into it. The Crush card is all we want. Book of Moon is like the bare minimum, but Crush card could actually just be game-changing. So, ladies and gentlemen, 3 packs of Turbo Pack 1. Let's go. It's okay. It's fine. This is our first pack. I don't really care too much. It's okay. We have 2 more packs still. Let's hope for the best. Pack number 2. Okay, there's the Book of Moon. I'm honestly, I'm really happy about that. Book of Moon just standalone is already really strong. So if we don't get Crush card, I still have hope. But if we don't get it, I'm at least happy that we got a 3rd Book of Moon. That is actually a very, very big pull. But oh man, guys, we have a very, very big pull here. I'm very nervous. Let's secure this. And let's get to that 3rd pack. It all comes down to this. This may be our one and only shot to be able to pull a Crush card and actually be able to equalize the playing field. This has to happen. This has to happen. This needs to happen right here, right now.
Oh my god!
We got it!
Every rule needs
Oh my god!
You lucky fucker.
We pulled the fucking Crush card! This series has taken a turn for the worse for you, my friend. Oh my god. We are now playing with power, ladies and gentlemen. Gage is gonna have to look out for this. Oh, the game has changed. We still have to open some Stardust Overdrive packs. This is only the first part of the episode, so let's send it on over to Gage so he can tell you all about it.
All right, guys, we faced a crippling defeat yesterday. The first one in a long while, might I add. Let me just say, Icarus Attack, it is a hell of a card, and I am more scared of the consequences than anything, especially for this loss. Because Alex, he already get to spin that wheel, and those turbo packs, they're now champion packs. Champion Pack 1 is crazy. I'm sure Alex told you all about it, and he's probably gloating over the fact that he pulled Crush Card Virus and all those other good cards. I'm terrified, guys. Not expecting this to be a streak, though. I'm ready to win this time around. This time we're opening Stardust Overdrive, released November 17th, 2009. Already 2 very powerful cards off the bat. Quick Draw Synchron, Level Eater. Level Eater becomes a menace later on in the game, especially when we get Link summoning. Level Eater becomes just instantly one of the best cards in the game. Still actually also a very powerful card to use in the synchro area here. It just doesn't see its full potential until later on in the game. Same thing with Quick Draw Synchron as well. Just synergies later on down the game, but on release I wouldn't say these cards are really that crazy. Infernity keeps their support trickling in with Necromancer, a cornerstone of the deck. Necromancer is crazy. Still not enough to actually piece together a full Infernity deck though, from what I can see here. Fortune Lady's released. Those are a bunch of whatever. And a couple more Earthbound Immortals get dropped on us. The only one of note is this one. I'm not going to even bother to try to pronounce the name. This is the only one I've seen actually get played, and it's because of its effect where it was destroyed by a card effect, except by its own destroy all cards in the field. So you can destroy it from anywhere too. Paired well with a card like Dragonic Diagram to be able to nuke the field. This is the only one I've really seen actually do anything in competitive play. The ultra rare slot just doesn't look good for this set. Swap Frog gets the drop in on us here too. Very, very powerful card here for those frogs. Still don't think there's enough to build a Frog Monarch deck, and I don't think Frog Monarch deck stacks up anywhere close to what Dad that we're playing now, Teledad. Jin Releaser Rituals. Man, who could forget this card? Again, this is a card that gets better later on down the line when we get better ritual monsters. Don't think we're going to be opening the Secret Forces, though. That's a side set, so we actually won't be able to see really Jin at its full max potential. Gemini Spark is one of the cards that actually made Bubble Beat a deck, too. We don't have enough pieces to make really Bubble Beat. Neos Alias being, like, the best choice. And, you know, being able to Miracle Fusion now, the Shining. Shining was the shit, guys. Pointer of the Red Lotus, pretty good card nowadays. Not a great card back in the day. Couple new Lightsworn cards that don't do anything at all. Renyan and Shire are both really, really bad. But you know, we couldn't leave off the set with a couple other bangers. Gateway of the Six gets released in this set. We have a lot of 6-amp cards, guys. I hope we can actually pull a copy of Gateway, because then maybe on in later episodes, like Storm of the Ragnarok, when we get cards like Keyzon and Shein and everything, if we can pull gas for those, we might actually have the makings of a pretty good 6-amp Rhine deck. Shootin' Noji is actually another good zombie monster, but again, we don't have enough zombie stuff to build a deck. And Archlord Christia is a hell of a card too, pairing in with that fairy strategy, as all the other fairies are really secret rares and everything too. Even though I don't think this is something, again, we can build a deck around. We just can't do anything with Christia because we don't have enough fairies. But it is still a banger of a card nonetheless. Guardian Neotos, this card is expensive if you have it Secret Rare First Edition. And then the Clear World stuff, wow, I hope I do not pull any of that garbage. Let's open the 24 packs. Stardust Overdrive. I'm ready for it, baby. Give me the gas. Where's the pack?
I can't believe it. I can't believe we pulled the Crush card. I can't believe it. This could change the entire series. But we're not done yet. The biggest thing we have to focus on now is that Turbo Pack 1 is still up for grabs, I believe, for the winner of this episode. So we need to do everything in our power to win, because at the very least, as long as we win this, we will keep Gage off of potentially getting a Crush card of his own. His deck's broken enough. He does not need Crush card on top of everything else. So that is our main priority here. Stardust Overdrive does not give us a lot of help. I think this is probably one of the more lackluster sets, to be completely honest. We're going to hope for the best. 24 packs. Let's get cracking. You know, for the first pack, there's actually a lot to talk about here. So first up, we have Level Eater. This card's actually banned. This isn't going to be too relevant for us at the moment, but this card is notorious for just a lot of spamming and being able to continuously synchro and just do a lot of unfair things, especially with Link monsters as well. This card got really out of hand. A Pointer of the Red Lotus is cool. I feel like Trap Dushoot's probably just the better card. A Pointer does have a lot of downside, and we're not really in an environment like a modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Where one card is going to just absolutely ruin you. I guess I am, because Chaos Emperor Dragon and Dark Arm Dragon are like that, but it doesn't like solve the problem permanently. Whereas something like a Pointer will usually be enough a lot of the time in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the game is quick enough. That's why you see this card seeing a lot of play. Swap Frog's also in here. That's pretty cool. Moray of Greed isn't terrible, I guess, if we play some sort of water deck. But overall, not a bad first pack. Bro! Stop it with the shitty ghost rares. Why are we getting the worst synchros as ghosts? There's a ghost rare Majestic Star Dragon. Why does this keep happening? I can't complain. I got a Crush card, but still, I need good synchros. I don't even think there's a good synchro monster in this entire set, but come on, what is it with the absolute horrific set of ghost rares I'm pulling, man? Here we have a Jin Releaser of Rituals. Anyone who played during Necros format knows how oppressive this card is. I doubt this is going to come up in the progression series, thankfully, so we don't have to worry about it. Gemini Spark's also in this set. This is pretty cool. This is like, obviously, if you were playing like old school heroes, this was relevant with like Neos Alias, but this is the set that it came in and was actually pretty relevant for a time.
Pack number 1, Stardust Overdrive. Let it think for a sec here. It's got to put the secret rare in the first pack. I called it, baby. Not not quite the secret rare I wanted. Shooting you know, it's a good card, but it's not anything that I think I can actually make anything around here. Stygian Dirge is in this set too. This is actually a pretty cool card to side against like Burning Abyss because it would modify the levels and everything. All those level 3s, can't exceed any level 2s. Doubt you played them. Oh, what? I can get literally useless cards. I can get tokens in the common slots. That's kind of upsetting. Really hope I don't pull more of those. That's $2.50 for a soul token. Oh, prep. That's really huge, actually. Preparation of Rites. Card that still sees play today. Monstrous of a card. This card's been all over the ban list, too. Beautiful pickup. I love to see prep. Hopefully I can pick up a couple more of those. Maybe get something ritual-based later. I want a Jin, too. Oh, an ultra rare. Explosive Magician. I think this is the generic one, too. Is that? Nah, it's a non-tutor spellcaster. I think this card's, like, okay, but we don't have any spell counter strategies to be able to work with it. But that's not a bad pull, you know? I'll take any sinkers. I just love seeing the white cards.
What? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? A second Ghost Rare Majestic okay, the reason I am fuming, that I am livid right now. Imagine if this was Stardust Dragon. Imagine if this was Black Rose Dragon. Imagine if this was any half-decent Synchro monster that I could have not only had one of, but I could have had two of. Oh my god,
shit,
that
I
is
got the
so
wrong
infuriating. Now there's a super rare that's
This is a
going to cause some
hurricane.
PTSD, Gateway of the Six. Now I think under normal circumstances, people would not necessarily write off Stardust Overdrive as a
no, I
bad
need-
set, but for the
I
progression
need
series,
this
obviously we need to have a lot of the other ancillary pieces surrounding these decks to take advantage. Gage might actually have a decent 6 Sam core from what I recall. I don't think he's gonna play 6 Sams because obviously he doesn't have any synergy with Emperor or Dark Arm Dragon. But yeah, this is a really cool throwback, and I'm so happy I didn't play during this time.
Oh, an ulti, baby! A Blackwing card that Alex probably wanted to get his grimy fingers on there. Don't have much use for it for me, as I don't think I have as many good Blackwing cards as Alex does. He's got Shura and everything, but hey, at least I could hopefully, you know, steal this from him. Hopefully he doesn't get the luck himself to pull it. Max Warrior? That is max turbo trash right there. Oh, man, these Ghost Rares, baby, I keep getting them. That's a cheap Ghost Rare, by the way. Majestic Star Dragon. Definitely. Oh my god, wait a minute. We can actually play this. Guys, this is wild. We can actually play Majestic Star Dragon. How many stars is this motherfucker here? 10 stars? So we'd have to have a level 1, the Majestic Dragon, and we'd play Stardust. We have Stardust. So, sick. I'll throw it in the extra deck, hey. I don't know if I'll play Majestic Dragon, though. Black Brute Drago. I think this is the Gemini card. I'm instantly going to skip over that. I guess we're getting better with the Hollow Luck, but it's not what I want. I think that's our third appointer. Last pack. Clutch it out. Nah, nothing's good. I think we did get everything I wanted from the common slots. Some of the commons were really crazy, like Level Eater, Jin's a good rare. We got triple Appointer, and I think we got triple Necromancer, and I think we also got double Swap Frog. Not quite triple, but yeah, we got double Swap Frog. You know what? I can't complain. Lots of hollows in this haul here. Shooting Noji was a kind of disappointing secret. Let's see if we can actually mix up anything about the deck, though.
Well, there's another Stygian Dirge, but there is an Earthbound Immortal Kakaraya. This card, I believe, used to be played in Fire Kings, which is the only reason I know that this card exists. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, except by its own effect, you can destroy all cards on the field. So this is pretty neat. Fire Kings had a lot of ways to destroy cards in hand, so it didn't have to be on the field. So at any point, you could, like, board nuke your opponent, which is kind of neat. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be playing this, but it's an okay pickup. Coming up on the last few packs here, we haven't really pulled too much else that was spectacular, so we're probably just going to send these last few and see if we get anything neat. I highly doubt it, and yep, just like that, we're already on the last pack, so that kind of shows how the bulk of this opening went. Another copy of Gateway. Man, I wish I had 6 Sams. If I had 2 Gateway and had 6 Sams viable, that would have just been nuts. Overall, I mean, not bad, right? We got like a full playset of Stygian Dirge, we got a full playset of Swap Frog, 2 Ghost Rare Majestic Star Dragons that are never gonna see the light of day, which is so annoying. More importantly, we got the Crush cards. So we're gonna have to make some changes to the deck here. So let's go ahead and load up Dueling Book and start building.
I don't know, chat. It feels kind of wrong to just leave the deck almost like it is, but it seems like it's working okay. Just had some bad luck not drawing cards like Trap Stun against Alex last time around, I think. I think if we see those, Icarus attack is just like a -1 for him, and it's super bad. But I decided to plug in Jinzo if he decides to stick with his Blackwing strategy, because again, being able to slap down this and play through Icarus attack is massive. That's the one card that's been absolutely just pounding my shit, and I'm hoping this might be able to turn things around a little bit. I realize we can't play Majestic Star Dragon because the actual dummy, the stupid Majestic Dragon, is a level 2, level 1 or something, and it's a super rare in the set, and we didn't get it. So, I mean, I just put it in there to flex. But, hey, he does look good. I'm more terrified than anything about what Alex gets from those champion packs. I really, really want to come out on top this episode because those champion packs have things like Armageddon Knight in them, Crush Card Virus, which is nasty in my deck. There's just so many good cards in actually champion packs 1 specifically that are crazy. The other turbo packs are great and everything, but turbo pack 1 especially is spooky. I can't wait to see. I hope Alex didn't get anything too crazy. Imagine if you got the wild card common, baby. The one time it really would matter for you, fella. Right, I wonder what Alex chefed up today. Still feeling really confident. Let's just hop in. Let's give him a hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very interesting episode, if you can tell by the deck we are bringing to today's duel. Obviously, it looks very similar to the deck we brought last time. However, we have had to make some changes because we have a new card entering the mix. So let's go ahead and quickly do the card by card. We've got 2 copies of Blizzard, our nice piece of recovery to be able to allow us to go into synchro plays, such as Armed Wings, such as yugioh Guardian, also stuff like Magical Android and stuff as well if we have to. 3 copies of Bora, it's great because it special summons itself and has piercing. Gale for the same reason. The one time I wish Gale's effect worked on my own monsters, but down here it specifically says you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Oh, I wish that wasn't the case, but you know what? We'll have to deal with it. We have 3 copies of Kalut. We have a Mistral, the Silver Shield. I'll talk about this momentarily. 3 copies of Shura because it's a beast, and 3 copies of Sirocco to be the top end of the Blackwing monsters for Black Whirlwind. We also have a copy of Kaiku just to keep Gage off of his big threats, as well as 2 copies of Sangen. So, as you all know, we pulled a copy of Crush Card Virus. Crush Card requires you to tribute a dark monster with 1,000 attack or less. So we have 2 Sangens in here to facilitate this, but we also have 1 copy of Mistral, the Silver Shield. Now, let's just say that the under 1,000 attack Blackwings are not exactly good. However, if we would have pulled Vayu, that would have been much better, but this is the next best one in my opinion. This one is a tuner, so we can actually fetch it off of Shura if Shura does manage to connect, and that gives us a Synchro 6 for Armed Wing, or for yugioh Guardian if we absolutely have to. If we also like Snatch Steal one of Gage's monsters, it's a tuner, so we could sync off into something. So there's actually a little bit of versatility here. Its effect also isn't terrible. If it's on the field and destroyed and sent to the graveyard, reduce the next battle damage you would take this turn to 0. Again, it's a little bit conditional, but it's also 1,800 defense, which isn't bad because a lot of our monsters that are just regular normal summonable monsters, this actually could put up a bit of a wall, but more importantly, this is something we can fetch off of Black Whirlwind. So if we open like Crush Card Whirlwind and any Blackwing, we then have access to get to Mistral. So it does take a turn to set up, but once we get there, we are basically going to be off to the races and we can activate this Crush Card, and we're probably going to win the game from there. For the spells, we have Allure of Darkness still because we want to draw into our Crush Card as quickly as possible. Still 3 Whirlwind because this in tandem with the Mistral and the 2 Sangens is effectively like 6 ways to get to a monster to facilitate the Crush Card. It's also good because Sangen can search stuff like Gale, it can search Kalut, it can search Blizzard, so it actually has some versatility outside of just searching this copy of Mistral. 3 Book of Moon, thank you Turbo Pack 1 for this, because Book of Moon has just been an all-star, and especially with Gage considering cards like Trap Stun, I wanted to make my deck not as trap reliant, and Book of Moon's good because then Shura can just hit over stuff, it stops Gage's synchro plays. There's very little interaction with a card like Book of Moon as we've seen, and maxing out on this I think is insane. We have Heavy Storm, Pot of Greed, Regeki, and Snatch Steal, and then for the traps, 2 copies of Bottomless, still the 3 Icarus attack. It's also good because Mistral is a Blackwing Winged Beast, so that means Icarus attack at the very least, we can use Mistral for that. Imperial Order, Royal Oppression, and Torrential Tribute. Moving on to the side deck. The side deck is almost identical. We still have a Cyber Dragon for going second. DD Crow's nice, as I've explained. It's a Dark Winged Beast, so it synergizes with Icarus attack, Allure of Darkness, and a lot of the deck. It also can just get something out of his graveyard in a pinch if I have to. 2 copies of Raikou. These are just nice to get stuff off the field if I have to, if Gage is playing any sort of Floodgate, so that's when these would come in. Over something like, let's say, Twister, I think Raikou's a little bit better. Dark Hole, I feel like Regeki's enough. Dark Hole comes in usually, maybe depending if I'm going second. 2 My Body to protect our board. 2 Soul Release to purge the graveyard. 2 Compulse. These were in the main deck. I kind of want to play these over the Bottomless because these don't really interact with My Body as a shield. However, the problem is sometimes I just want to get rid of the threat, and I say more often than not I would want to. Compulse will put it back in the hand. So unless it is specifically something something like a Synchro Monster or like a Tribute Monster. Compulse can be a little bit iffy at times, so I think Bottomless is probably just strictly better. We have 2 Mind Crush still. I kind of hate this card now, so I'm probably not going to play it. Skill Drain as well as Trap Dust Shoot. The extra deck hasn't really changed. I'm not playing Majestic Star Dragon because that card's awful, and there's no way I would ever be able to summon it regardless. We still have the same Synchros. Armed Wing, we have Goyo, we have Magical Android, Power Tool, 2 Psychic Life Transfer, and a copy of Sea Dragon Lord Gishilnadon. We need to keep Gage off of this Crush card. That is priority number 1. Priority number 2 is to actually resolve this and see his reaction when we do, because it is going to be priceless. Remember, this is pre-errata Crush card. It is the broken Crush card that everyone from back in the day knows and loves. If you watch the anime, you know exactly what this does. I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, it's time to kick it into overdrive. The dust, or the stardust, has settled from my last victory, and that is going to carry myself on to another 10-win streak like in the past. I hope you're ready, buddy.
Bro, can I start introing these from now on? I can't let you keep doing those puns, dude. They're getting worse and worse.
Did you have something better? Did you have something better for Stardust Overdrive?
I actually didn't, but I think I could have saved the audience a little bit of cringe there.
That's why people watch these videos. These videos are the definition of cringe. Otherwise, they wouldn't spend their Mondays with us. You know, that's how it goes.
I respect it.
But yeah, I mean, this set was so forgettable. This set just, oh my god.
It was not that great, dude. Like, even the Ghost Rare, like Majestic Star Dragon, it's not that memorable. Like, you can't even summon.
Did you pull one?
I don't know, did
I mean, you're not going to play it if you did, so I don't think this is spoiling anything. But I guess I will find out till the end of the episode. Whatever. All right. Let's get to rock, paper, scissors then. Let's shout out our patron, Mr. William Spoonley. Thank you so much for the support, and send me to victory. Ooh, okay. These patrons, Gage, they have been coming in clutch for me.
Dude, I swear, if you win this RPS, like, I think I'm on a losing streak for RPS, which is good. We talked about this before. At least it's flipped. Oh, see, but you might win this one this time, you know? Maybe it's
That's
fate.
true. That's true. Maybe the tides have finally turned. Maybe I needed to lose the rock, paper, scissors to finally have this happen. Good luck, duelist.
Good luck, bud.
All right, we're going to start strong with Pot of Greed. I'm happy to see that at the very least.
That is pretty strong. Yep.
Now the question is, how do we want to follow that up? I'll set myself a monster. I'll set myself a couple of face downs, and we'll pass it over to you.
All right, sounds good to me. I'll draw. I will just actually do about the same. I'm going to set a card, and I'm just going to have my turn, dude. Go ahead.
All right, I'm pretty okay with that. I'll draw. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's a pretty good draw.
No, I don't like that.
Gage, I'm going to activate Black Whirlwind.
Yeah, you sure are.
Gage, I'm going to activate Black Whirlwind.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Gage, I'm gonna normal summon Bora and trigger 2 Black Whirlwinds. How does that sound?
Isn't like Bora the biggest one? No, Shure's a little bit bigger, right?
Siroko's the biggest, then Shura, then Bora.
That's disgusting.
But Bora's still big. Bora's still big.
Oh, you're gonna add double Kalut. Oh my, go for it.
I mean, I could add double Kalut. I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing to do, but I'll take a look in my deck here and see.
I'm actually happy. Droll and Lockbird's right on the board. It might start coming in clutch, dude.
Could you imagine if this card said equal attack?
Oh my god, that'd be so stupid.
All right, so with these double Black Whirlwinds, I think I'm going to pick up a Kalut, and I'm also going to pick up a Blizzard.
Okay.
I have a bit of a contingency plan going. I think that will be fine. Let's go ahead and flip up a Sangan.
Yep, seems good to me.
Let's go to battle phase. We're going to hit into this with Bora.
All right, I'll take 600 and Mystic Tomato. I'm going to trigger Tomato.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to pull out with Tomato a Witch of the Black Forest. Just a little bit bigger than you're saying.
Just slightly, unfortunately. I was really hoping that my 3-eyed little fiend here could get in, but unfortunately he won't be. I'll go to main phase 2, and I think with that, I might just pass the turn.
Seems good to me. I'll draw for turn.
That 100 extra attack coming in
It matters.
clutch.
It matters. I'll start my turn big. We'll tribute the Witch for Mobius, the Frost Monarch.
Ooh, that's pretty good. So you're obviously going to have some chain links going on here.
Yeah, chain link 1 Witch, chain link 2 Mobius. And then I got to think on the targets here. I'm wondering if I want to clear those whirlwinds, or I think they've already done their work. That's the thing.
I mean, they could get out of hand if I just draw any monster.
That's what I'm thinking. If you top deck Sirocco, it's scary, bro. But those other 2 back rows would scare me, so I'm going to pop those 2.
All right, so let me think if I have any response here. And I think I do. I think I'm going to, in response, bottomless the Mobius.
That's fair. I respect it. All right, that's fine.
Okay, so we will resolve. You will got rid of my torrential tribute as well. Which
That's
is
a big
another
hit,
good
though.
one.
I'm okay with that. I'll
it's a good one.
just set a card, and this is gonna get scary, bro. Go ahead, your turn. Your turn, dude.
You're not gonna search with the witch?
Oh wait, let me do that. It's mandatory too. Thanks.
Yeah, it's mandatory. Hello.
We gotta, we gotta keep the game state fair. Off of which, I'll pick up. This guy seems pretty good. I'll pick up Kribons.
You know, he's not bad.
All right, it's your turn, dude.
Okay, still the end of your turn. I just wanted to make sure. I figured you didn't have much else going on, but I figured I would
Nope,
wait
I
and
already
see.
normal summoned, so that's the extent of it.
Yep, I'll draw. I'll fire off an Allure of Darkness. Finally
I
get to use this.
I literally think that's the first time I've seen you activate that card, and that's okay.
Trust me, I wish. All right, so now I have to give up a dark monster here. Obviously, I have a few, so that's not a big deal. But which one do I want to get rid of?
But I don't imagine you get rid of either of those. I don't know why you're thinking so hard. You literally get more free value off your Black Whirlwind. Like it just doesn't even matter.
You don't know the rest of my hand, though. Okay, so with the Allure of Darkness, I will banish the Blizzard.
Okay.
Or a Blizzard, I should say. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and normal summon ourselves a copy of Kalut, trigger double Black Whirlwind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, with that, I will get two of my 1300 attack boys here, being Gale as well as Blizzard.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, that man.
I mean, the double Black Whirlwind is putting in work here.
So good.
I'll go ahead and bring out this copy of Gale, and we're just going to try to get in for damage, I suppose. I'll
Yep.
go to the battle phase.
I'm gonna take everything. What is this all together?
Um,
Do you have a Kalut?
I might. So, should we go in order just in case?
Let's go in
or-
order just in case, even though I'm almost certain I'm not dead. But all right, go. In
Okay, all right. So, I will attack with Sankin.
Order. All right, I'll take 1,000, no problem.
Okay, Gale.
13, also no problem.
Okay, Kalut.
14, also. I love these Gore's attacks too, by the way.
Right? Isn't it so great? And then I'll go ahead and attack with Boar then as well.
All right, and then you would only gain 14, would put you to 31. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Do you want to activate a Kalut?
Damage step.
Yep,
I'll activate Kalut.
Okay.
I'll activate a second Kalut. Good game, buddy.
No way, bro! No way! Did I just get outplayed?
Woo! Yes, you did.
I'm fucking sick. I was about. Oh my god. Wait. No, wait. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Before we go to the next game, you added one Kalut off Black Whirlwind. Did you draw the other two?
I had one in my hand and I drew the third off the Allure.
Bro, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? I'm fucking
he would've
sick,
survived!
dude. I'm fucking. Oh my god.
Here. After all your bullshit with Emperor and Dark, I don't want to.
Dude, you had triple Kalut! Triple Kalut!
I don't want to hear it.
You normal.
I had to get 3 Kaluts.
You literally normal summoned one. You normaled one.
Because I needed to get the Gale for the extra damage to kill you. That's why I banished the Blizzard.
Bro, I hate you. Bro. Let's go game 2. This is unbelievable. I can't believe. What the
Someone
fuck?
scrape this idiot off the floor.
Alex, bro, you have no idea, dude. It was gonna get so dirty for you if I still can't get over the fact you drew 2 Kalut. You had 2 of them. That's so gross.
I
can't
only drew
believe it.
1. I searched 1 Kalut off of the first double Whirlwind, and then I got the. Oh no, I did technically draw the second one off of the Allure. That's right. So yeah, I did draw 2. You're right. Yeah.
Game-
Okay.
this game
That's
is
justice.
So unfair sometimes, dude.
It's justice. It's justice.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bring it back. Don't worry. A little hiccup there, but I'm gonna go second again. Good luck, Doris.
All right. Good luck to you as well. You are gonna need it. Let's hope for the best. I will start by activating a card that you know very well. It is Allure of Darkness.
Hey, it's like I just saw that. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna draw a couple here. Let's get rid of this copy of Kalut. I'll make you feel a little bit better this time that I won't triple Kalut you.
No, you can still double me though. I'm not.
Yeah, double is still pretty strong. Double is still pretty strong. I think I will just lead by setting a card and setting a couple. This is very similar to my turn 1, and I'll pass to you.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main. I guess give me a look at those last 2 cards here. Confiscation. I haven't played this card before,
Sure.
I feel like.
I don't feel like you have either. It's nothing great. You're gonna have a. I don't know, actually. This might be an interesting pick for you.
Dude, you know how much I fucking hate Kalut already.
You might just get rid of Kalut just because you hate it that much.
I think the Blizzard's the safer choice, though, so I'm gonna get rid of that.
Well, we'll see if you regret that, but yes, Blizzard will go.
I
to the
probably will.
graveyard.
I probably will.
Next, I'm gonna draw like Whirlwind into like Shura, and then just double Kalute you at some point.
Dude,
that would be
put it past you, bro.
hilarious. Hilarious.
I'll normal summon.
That's fine.
I'll go battle for you.
You're gonna get to see one of my new cards that I'm playing.
Oh, a new card. No way.
It is. It's funny because it actually holds off your DD Warrior Lady. It is Blackwing Mistral the Silver Shield. So take that 300 damage.
Oh my god. What does this card do here?
It's if it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, it reduces the next battle damage I would take to 0. It's a nice way to actually not lose to Emperor Dragon or Dark Arm.
Does that last like throughout multiple turns too? Does it just stay there until it actually?
No, it
happens?
says this turn, so
Oh,
like it's a bit conditional.
Okay.
But yeah, would you like to banish it with DD Warrior Lady?
You know what? As saddening as this is, I am gonna banish it. Yeah, get it off the field.
That's fine. Be my guest. Go ahead.
I'll go main phase 2. We'll set a card and I'll just end the turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw. Nothing too exciting for me here. I think I will just set a card myself. I think I'll just pass the turn. Go ahead.
All right, seems good to me. I'll draw. I will normal summon Sang.
That is fine.
Sang and beat down, baby. Battle.
Zangan can get it.
Perfect. Well, main phase 2. Set 3.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw, and that is not very exciting. I'll just set another face down and pass it over.
Alex, your back row is looking horrifying, dude.
Flashbacks to game 2. Yeah, Rhoda's fine.
We'll pick up a Jane with Rhoda.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you might have a torrential tribute, so let's get this 1,000 while I can.
Sure.
And rather keep the Jane in hand, actually. Your turn, bud.
Playing it rather conservatively, I can respect that. I will draw. I think I'll just play it a bit safe. I'll just set and pass. Go ahead.
Man, it's too safe for me, dude. I'm gonna draw. Guess it's time we'll throw out this Jane here. Summon Jane.
Where can this go? I think I'm gonna fire off a bottomless trap hole for the Jane.
Sure, that's fun.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, I just kind of want to get a peek at what that face down is.
Okay.
Let's go take a look. You know what? Sang and poke in. I'm ready to take damage. Oh,
It's a Sang on my own, so no damage this time,
All
but
right,
I
go
will
ahead.
get a search.
The battle of the balls, baby.
Yeah, for real. I think I'm gonna grab myself actually another Sangan. I'm just gonna keep this in rotation.
That's fine. Main phase 2. I already summoned the Jane, so I guess it's your turn then.
All right, I'll draw. That's okay. That's a good card. That's what we were looking for. We'll go ahead and normal summon Shura the Blue Flame.
Yep, you sure will.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah,
That's
see, that's
worse
my
than my
one for the
intro.
episode. Bro,
that's
that's-
worse than my intro. I'm
That's
sorry.
my one, dude.
All right, we'll try to get in here.
All right, Shura is a-okay. I'm gonna take 800. That's fine. And then I'm gonna
All right.
activate my Sangan.
All right,
And you
so
can
you're
activate Shura.
mandatory and I'm optional. So I will actually be going first, even though I am turn player. But because Sangan's mandatory, that goes prior to optional effects. The question is, what do I want to grab? I think Gale is most likely our candidate of choice here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and bring him out.
Sure. Sangan's gonna resolve. I'm gonna pick up Krebons with Sangan.
That's pretty good. Alrighty, and then I'll just head over to main phase 2. I think I'll just pass the turn. Go ahead.
All right. I'll draw. Set a monster face down. I'll step a stellar card, and I will end my turn.
All right, I will draw. I'm feeling very confident that you have a Krebons set. So, I mean, it could be. What else would you set, I guess is the question. There could be a few things, but nothing like crazy. I say we see. At the very least, we just get some life points out of you. I'm gonna switch Gale to attack.
Sure.
I'm gonna go to battle phase. I'm going to hit in with Shura first.
Sure. Mystic Tomato. So now these
Okay.
are both optional.
Right, so this time you will actually go first on the summon.
Okay. I'll pick up a Witch of the Black Forest. It's got to be in attack position. And now it's your move.
Correct.
Go ahead.
Yep, so now Shura will trigger, and there's only so many Blackwings that have 1,500 or less attack, unfortunately. I suppose I'll go for another copy of Gale,
Sure.
and we'll send this Gale into your Witch.
Sure. 200 to the dome. And I'll get that one.
Yep, that's fine.
You already know who I'm picking up.
I had a feeling. We'll go to main 2. I'll set myself a 4th back row, and I will go to the end of my turn.
All right. Sounds good to me. Draw for turn.
During
Stand by.
your draw phase.
Is this what people call
Grab Dust Shoot, baby.
Oh, baby, you get to... It's not gonna matter, dude. You get to get a look.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go again. Oh, no. I already knew you had the Krebs, so that's not like too surprising. Or
I think it's an
anything.
obvious choice here. Why would you not pick Dad?
I just need to look in your graveyard quickly. Yeah, you have 3 darks. All right, may I see your hand again, please? You have 3 darks. Currently don't have a light, but instant fusion can get you a light, because I know you play lights in there. You've got some like shenanigans with the Krebs Meister over there. Oh boy, this is wow, this is tough, Gage. This is tough. I mean, yeah, I do feel like Dad is the obvious choice here, only because you at least have to commit to the board to get some of your resources to get to the Emperor, and I'm like kind of okay with that. It sucks you can search Dad back, but yeah, we'll get rid of the Dad.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it's a tough call. It's a tough call.
All right. Well, let's see if this goes through here. This is what I've been cooking up for the past few turns. We'll go instant
Okay.
fusion.
Instant fusion is fine.
Pay the cost for it. I'm gonna summon the Gilta, the D Knight.
The D Knight. Guiltia is fine.
Guilty is good. Love to hear it. Normal summon Kremlins.
All right, now I gotta think. All right, so your plan is ultimately to make Black Rose, nuke the board, and then as a result of nuking the board, you have Emperor fodder on top of that, which is kind of scary. How are we going to deal with this? I feel like you have the defensive measures in place to ensure that this goes through, but we still have to try. I'm going to activate Icarus attack.
Does Icarus attack target? Yeah.
It
Okay,
does target.
Tribute for cost. Get rid of the. I'm assuming the Gale in defense position.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of the defense position,
All right.
Gale.
What are you targeting?
This is like a weird one. I do have to target, so that like gives away what I'm thinking here. If I go after your monsters, that makes me vulnerable to my body as a shield. I believe you're also on trap stun now, potentially. So that's also another card that stops this regardless. If I go after your back row, I actually clear those out. But I feel like I need to like force you to have it. Let me go after the Krebons. Do I care about you having Guiltia? If I target Krebons and a back row, you can still my body, so that doesn't really like change the equation too much. And I'm actually gonna go after one of your back row. So I'm gonna actually roll. I'm gonna roll for it here. So I rolled a 4. I used the die in front of me, not the one.
Okay,
that was,
okay.
On
I was
dueling
confused.
book. My bad. So I'm gonna go after the middle back row here.
Okay.
And show me the my body or the trap stun. I haven't think about it.
blade is yours.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Wow. Oh shit. Okay.
So that is gonna resolve. That's fine.
Okay. Like to see that. I didn't think I'd get this far. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't. Be gentle. Oh man, go ahead, your turn. Dude.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to keep Guilty around, because if you didn't have it, you actually don't have Emperor fodder until the next turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'll draw, and I guess we have to try. You're on 4,700 life, so I feel like I have to go for it. I'm gonna special summon Bora.
I'm gonna think. I'm gonna activate Royal Oppression.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 8, and I'm gonna get rid of that Bora.
Okay. He's gone. Thankfully, I haven't used my normal summon yet. I'm gonna normal summon Sangan.
I forgot you added Sagan.
Yep. Oh boy, Gage. Only one back row separates you from losing 2 in a row.
Go ahead, go on, just go battle phase.
Battle phase.
Yep.
1,000.
Oh!
Hell yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Dude, you've had the perfect combination of cards. Dude, Icarus attack is so good. It's so good.
It's so good. Yeah, I cannot believe how strong that card is. I also had a Kalut in my hand. So even if the Sangan didn't get summoned, I still had a lethal push with this
You
Kalut
always
in my hand.
have it, bro. Dude, oh man, that was a really, really good game, though. That was really good.
That was really good. Yeah, so my thinking was, so I had Book, and I had Torrential back here as well. So what I was thinking was, I pinned you on my body or trap stun. I'm like, there's no way this goes through. So my theory was, I'm going to, at the very least, get rid of Krebons and maybe a back row. Also hitting bottomless was also pretty... actually, it wouldn't have mattered because you still would have oppression for it, but regardless. So I want to get rid of Krebons in a back row, and then if you my body or trap stun, I don't care, because then I was just going to immediately book your Krebons, and then by doing that, you weren't going to be able to go into black rows, and it effectively would have like been the same situation. So I felt pretty safe letting you hit Icarus attack because I had this Book of Moon as a backup here. And then if you had a way to still get like Guiltia to the grave or something and like summon Chaos Emperor, I had this Torrential as like an absolute last resort that I'd nuke my whole board just to make sure you don't resolve it. So
I wish I could have flipped the Royal Impression earlier, because then maybe I was trying to think of a play with like a Twister to combo where I was hoping to like bait you into like.
Were you asking about like with? Were you asking about like with Shura?
Yeah.
Was that okay? Yeah.
I was wondering if I could
it does not
Oppression
work
Shura,
then.
but I can't.
No, you
so.
can't. Yeah, you can't oppression the floaters. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's it's the same type of it's in damage step, so you can't do it.
So my thought process was maybe like if I could stick the oppression and then like bait you into thinking like, why is he making Black Rose with oppression up? Like, because you can just negate it, and then I can hit you with a Twister, which would just ruin the game.
That's pretty heads up. I like the thinking behind that play a lot. That's really smart.
So I mean, yeah, but it all depended on if I could activate oppression when you sure it, but I couldn't. So game just,
I gotta
like,
be
lost
honest,
control of it.
that dust shoot really helped me out when I needed it.
Oh
to.
yeah. Oh my god, dude. If I would have dropped Dad, I think I had the perfect curve to be able to make it through too, because then I would have baited something out, and then if that didn't go
because
through
then
Black Rose, and then
Dad would have either baited out Icarus or Book, and then I wouldn't have had either of those for this Krebons plus Guiltia play, so then I would have had to use one there. I think you would have been able to most likely maybe get to CED at that point, but wow, that was wild. Oh my god, what a great set. I'm feeling good. 2-0 Gage, 2-0.
Oh,
and
you're getting lucky with those Icarus, dude. I'm still siding. I actually side. Okay, well, I didn't side them in because I was going
second,
yeah, but I played Trap Stun, and I have the what else did I sided in Mind Crushes against you for the Clue.
I don't blame you. That card, after that game one, I don't blame you for mind crushing or having mind crush for Kalu.
I'm still main decking these My Bodies, but I'm not seeing the right times. Like, My Body on Icarus attack is so big, but I just can't see it.
That's a huge minus for me if you pull that off. It's big, really big. Gage. Oh man, this has been quite an episode, and it gets better for you. So
did you actually get turbo packs on the wheel? I was talking about it when I was going over the set. I'm like, I'm horrified. Please don't.
I did get turbo packs. I did get turbo packs.
Okay.
I did get turbo packs, and there's a card I need to show you that I pulled. There's a card I need to show. Are you ready? Gage, I don't think you're ready for this.
I don't know.
Are you ready?
For it. You just show me it. Crush card.
You ready?
Crush card.
I got a third Book of Moon.
Oh, okay. Oh man, dude. Did you get anything else?
I was so happy to see this third Book of Moon, because especially with you now playing Trap Stun and stuff too, like Book of Moon has been one of the biggest saving graces in the series for both of us. Like being able to stop synchro plays, being able to stop, I can't even tell you, like the card is just fantastic. And so I like this over something like bottomless or over almost any trap that isn't named like Icarus attack or like Torrential, a card that's gonna like win me the game, right?
Yeah.
Book of Moon is just huge. The card is just nuts.
Did you not get anything else from your turbo packs?
Oh, I got a crush card too.
Oh, you dick! Why'd you do me like that, bro? Come on.
I had to lure you into a false sense of security first to make you feel like you didn't have to worry about it. But weren't you wondering what I was up to when you saw Sangan and Mistral, the silver shit? Mistral? Did you know how bad this card is, Gabe?
It's bad. I just thought you wanted more free value off of the Black Rose. Now I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let him have it. But now I'm like, oh my god, Crush card's fucking crazy, dude.
Now,
is that all you got?
There was like the other. I think I got like terraformings and like whatever. Nothing else like notable. But Mistral's actually like kind of cool though, because it is a tuner. So like if I use Shura and hit and kill something, I can actually just bring out Mistral and make a 6 just off of that without having to get Blizzard specifically. So that's also another cool interaction with it. So and the effect is like fine, right? The other one I think I can use like attacks directly and then like changes the position of a monster you control if it does damage or something like that. But that just seems like awful. This thing actually has 18 1500 defense, which is kind of bulky, to
Yeah,
be
that's not
fair.
bad.
Yeah, it's an allure target. At the very least, it's a, and you didn't get to see it. I had Icarus attack set to turn 1 here. I can just use Icarus attack and get rid of it that way. So it actually does have synergy with the deck, even though its primary purpose is just like crush card. But I think that's really solid that there's like something that's like a third decent out of the, I wish I had Vayu, dude. I so wish I had Vayu. Vayu would be so much better. Yeah, so you didn't get to see the beast, but I really wanted to spring it on you. I really, really wanted to, but I just didn't get to
You'll get
do
it
it.
one of these episodes. It's gonna make me cry, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. Like, imagine if, like, with that hand you just had, with Chaos Emperor Dragon, Dark Arm Dragon, if instead of Trap Dust Shoot, I had Crush Card.
Oh
You would have
my
fucking
God.
cried.
Oh my god.
You had
dude.
Snipe. You had Snipe, too, so Snipe would have
Yep,
been
Snipe would have
gone.
went left too. God, my hand would have cleaned. Damn, bro. Did you get
Wow.
anything from Stardust Overdrive? I mean,
Did
it's
you
not
get
a
the
good
Ghost
set,
Rare?
but I did get the Ghost Rare Majestic Star Dragon, but I don't have the regular Majestic Dragon to play with it. I do have the Stardust Dragon though, so I got half of the formula. But
I got 2 of the Ghost Rare.
you're
I'm so livid. It's like I could have gotten 2 Stardust Dragons. I could have gotten 2 Black Rose Dragons. No, we're going to give you 2 Majestic Star Dragons for your trouble. Have fun. I think that's fine, considering I got Crush Card this episode, but still,
yeah,
like...
you know what? Oh my god, dude. I was really
Yeah.
hoping I would get a gateway of the 6 in this episode, but I didn't.
I actually got 2 Gateways.
Oh, come on, bro. Dude, trade me one of your gateways. I'll trade you so you have a place that is Majestic.
If you give me your Black Rose or your Stardust, yeah, sure, I'll give you one.
Nah, I'll pass up on that one, but
Yeah, I figured you would. I figured you would. Man.
lame.
This is tides are turning for you, Gage. You could say the winds have shifted in a different direction thanks to the
God.
Black Wave.
Just wrap up the episode. Oh my god.
So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Bad Puns and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. We have to shout out our patrons as always. Big shout outs to Pony Stark, Joshua Wiley, Sean Alling Jr., Tim00x3, Shadow1317, Michael Dente, Mystic Walk, Ollie. We have Neo Cypher Slacker, Sylvia Wilds, and Gayoko Part 2, Dan the Man Hope, Synchro Guy, GW, Jarvis Martin, Logan Thomas, Dragon Lord Dollywop, Peter Gregory, Rasmus, Showtagonist, Thomas Nelson, Emil Cohen, Ika Ironfang, Draconic, Alex Smith, Jordan Coons, Timothy Chen, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Hot Pack, Naru Celeste, Chris Hood, Shane Reese, and Jordan Husey. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time. Book and see what we can come up with.
Alright, this is what we're hopping into today. Slight changes with the deck list to accompany a couple other cards. Also to fix around for what I think, since I know Alex is on Black Wings 1000% now, I gotta adapt to it. I keep losing the cards I get increased attack. I just keep doing it. So I decided to main deck read my body as a shield. Since I'm going to be wanting to go second, a card like Trap Stun, which will be good when he makes me go first, my body as a shield actually allows me to play into Icarus attack. Where if I were to just set Trap Stun going second or something like that, if I wanted to set up Icarus attack pop 2 back row, I'm screwed out of luck. I also decided 3 copies of Fairy Wind just pops face up spell or trap. So if Alex decides to stack up Black Whirlwinds on his back row, this gives me a way to out them. This was played back in the day for Pendulums, actually. It was a good out for it. But this also really, I think, applies here, too. If Alex wants to wall up with those Black Whirlwinds, just netting insane advantage. Hopefully I can stop these tracks there. A lot better option than Twister, I think, for sure. Main deck changes. Ryza has officially left the main deck. I just feel like he's not doing enough. We're only sticking with the Mobius and the Jinzo. Jinzo seems a little counterproductive with a card like Royal Oppression or Fiendish Chain. But Royal Oppression actually has some interesting plays where if I can slap the Jinzo down, I might lull Alex into a sense of false security where he thinks like, oh, Royal Oppression CED can't come down, I can pay to 800. Or if I slap on the Jinzo, I can just combo him out. The Teledad engine is still pretty good with the 1E Telly, the 2 Krebons, and the Psychic Commander. Kalute just still, I feel like, underperforms, but maybe I just haven't seen it shine yet. That's all the changes with the deck today. Really happy we can include something from Absolute Power Force, and that's pretty cool. It's a sick pull. Let's see if we come out on top. Hopefully we do. I have a good feeling about this one. We just gotta draw the right combination of cards. You know what? I feel like to beat Alex, we just gotta draw Exodia. That's essentially. hit.
All right, you guys, so this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and that's kind of the mentality I'm going with here. I did make a couple of changes, so we'll quickly cover those as well as the rest of the deck. 2 Blizzard for easy synchro access and recursion because we can get back any of our monsters. We got the Bora for swarming and piercing. We've got Gale for cutting Gage's monsters down to size, and this card is just so versatile. I love it. Kaloot because it's broken. We have 1 Mistral, the Silver Shield. The only reason this is in here is because we have Crush Card Virus, and we can search it off of Black Whirlwind, so it allows us to set up for the Crush card and allow us to use it off of a Black Wing target, which is cool. It also allows us to just get something off of Black Whirlwind, so that way we can actually maybe chain block, which is kind of cool. 3 Shura because it's insane, and 3 Sirocco because it's the top of the totem pole when it comes to Black Wing monsters. For the non-Black Wings, we have 1 Kaiku for just keeping Gage off of Emperor as well as Dark Arm, and 2 copies of Sangen because it's Crush card fodder, but it's also good because it keeps a nice fresh supply of monsters coming in. Sangen can search itself, and Sangen can get not just Mistral, but it can get Blizzard, it can get Gale, it can get Kaloot, so there's a lot of flexibility with Sangen, but we need to just have a few targets for Crush card so we can actually resolve it. For the spells, Allure of Darkness to dig deeper into our deck, 3 Black Whirlwind because it's insane, 3 copies of Book of Moon. I know Gage is on Trap Stun, so I want to have this maxed out as a way to play around that, plus Book of Moon can just stop so many things that other cards cannot. Heavy Storm to win the game, Pot of Greed because it's broken, Regeki because it's insane, Snatch Steel just because it just wins games by itself, Bottomless Trap Hole. Starting off the trap cards, we have Crush Card Virus as well. 1 copy of Fiendish Chain. I actually swapped a Bottomless for the Fiendish Chain because Bottomless loses to cards like My Body as a shield, and so Fiendish Chain is a nice way to kind of balance that out. This can also stop the effects of some of his other monsters, and that way I'm able to just be able to negate those effects, and I think that effect negation in a format where we really don't have a lot of it, I think can actually be very powerful and maybe catch him off guard. 3 Icarus Attack. This is like one of the best cards, if not the best card in our deck. This card is just absurd and will win lots of games if we see it. Imperial Order to stop his spells, Royal Oppression to stop his big threats, and of course 1 Torrential Tribute. For the side deck, we have Cyber Dragon when we're going second, DD Crow because it has good synergy with the deck, and it just kind of depends on the way things are going if I want to side this in. I put Magical Scientist in the side deck. I still have all of these monsters in here for Magical Scientist fodder, and it is a Crush card target as well, but the thing is, I was trying to figure out a way that I would actually use Magical Scientist efficiently, because I'm not playing like Mystic Tomato or anything like that anymore, so I would have to commit my normal summon to him, but the problem is that means I'm not normal summoning any of the Black Wings, I'm not getting Black Whirlwind triggers, so it's a little bit counterintuitive, but the flexibility of this card is just really strong. Being able to go into Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight, and just purge his graveyard, I think is super good, so I want to just have it in the side deck just in case. 2 Raikou to out any weird stuff that he might be playing, Dark Hole for when I know I'm going second, 2 My Body as a shield to protect our monsters, 2 Soul Release to purge his graveyard to keep him off of Chaos Emperor as well as Dark Armed, the Bottomless in case I know I'm going first and if I want to put in another trap card, as well as the 2 Compulse, the Skill Drain, as well as the Dust Shoot. Dust Shoot has been an all-star, but again, I really don't want this card going second, which is why it is in the side deck. For the extra deck, we basically just have a bunch of fusion fodder here for Magical Scientist. Dark Blade the Dragon Knight's basically just Kaiku with 2200 attack. Dark Flare Knight just 2200 attack. It doesn't really do a whole lot besides that. Dark Fire Dragon is a level 4 and it's a dark. We have Dragoness, which is a level 3. We have Fiend Skull Dragon, which can actually negate flip effects and is immune to traps, which is kind of neat. Ojama Knight's a level 5 and it's a light, so that's okay. And Steam Gyroid, just a 2200 beater. And then we also have the Synchros Black Armed Wing. We have Goyo Guardian, Magical Android, Power Tool Dragon, 2 Psychic Life Transfer, the Sea Dragon Lord Gishonlodon, and I actually decided to throw in the XX Saber Goddams. Now, someone in the comment section recommended that I play this because in some fantasy of a pipe dream, I can actually steal Gage's Goyo Guardian with Snatch Steal and then summon like a Gale, which is a level 3 tuner, and make this because Goyo is an Earth non-tuner. Well, it actually just says Earth monster, so it could be a tuner technically, I suppose, which is really weird. But an Earth monster that's level 6 and a tuner, which is Gale, is level 3, makes a 9, and Goddams has 3100 attack. It could come up. We go into Goyo rather frequently, and so if I just happen to have Snatch plus Gale, or like Whirlwind and a way to get to Gale, as long as I have Snatch Steal, that's a very viable line. Now, it might just be better to keep the Goyo Guardian, to be completely honest, but then he can't pop the Snatch Steal to get the Goyo Guardian back, which is probably what I'm more afraid of than anything. So this is a way to actually do something with it. We have space in the extra deck, so I figured I might as well play it. So we'll see what happens, but I am on a 2-win streak, and I'm looking to make it 3. We're going for the turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, I can't believe this. Like, you already know because I texted you of all the times to get the secret rare, which is like the money wild card, to pick any card in the set. Any card. It sounds amazing, except when you get Stardust Overdrive as your previous set and there's nothing playable in the entire set. Oh my god.
You don't have to lie to me, man. You really wanted that Majestic Star Dragon. You don't have to lie. Like,
yeah, I wanted a third Majestic Star Dragon.
Oh, yeah, you gotta complete the playset.
Yeah, I needed to complete the Ghost Rare playset of Majestic Star. God,
well, I guess I don't even have to be scared of what you picked, but I can't believe what did we set that as? It was less than 5%, wasn't it?
It was a 2% chance to land it.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You're so lucky. I can't believe it.
Incredibly lucky, unbelievable. God, could you imagine if this was any anyway?
Look, I'm just stoked you didn't get champion back then, because then you could have gotten a second crush card, and it would have all been over for me. I would have been shaken.
Yeah, I mean, I was really, really hoping that was going to happen, but I think the fans are probably going to think this is way funnier, so I guess it works out in its own way. But Absolute Power Force, not a lot of absolute power in this set. I mean, it's slightly better. It's slightly better than Stardust Overdrive. I'll say that.
I agree. Yes. But I was even saying that though. I mean, like when Unicycler is like the best set, like the card in the set, it's kind of saying something. Like I don't know. Like
there's at least some playable cards in this one, so we'll see if you manage to pull any of them. The audience already knows, but we got to get down to that rock paper scissors, Gage. This is gonna be fun. So you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Let's also shout out our patron, Mr. Blake Davidson. Thank you for your support. Give me your energy, and wow,
that's
Blake
the first
Davidson
one I've won
is
in a minute.
It is, yeah. Blake Davidson's definitely a team Gager. Definitely let us know down in the comments. But Gage, you're gonna be picking. I have a feeling I know which way we're going, and good luck.
Good luck, Duelist. You're gonna need it.
All right. We will go to a nice, humble main phase 1 here. I think we'll just start it off nice and simple with a set, and a set. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw for turn.
That extra card is just so good.
It's just so strong. All right, let's kick it off big. I'll start by playing Instant Fusion. I'll pay 1,000.
Off the bat. Yeah, sure.
Right. Instant Fusion resolves. Give me that Gilta.
Okay, we've seen this before.
I'm on a normal Krebons. Do you have the Icarus attack?
I really, really got to think here. That 2-card Black Rose, it's just so strong.
It's the combo, baby.
Well, I don't have Icarus attack, but I do have a Book of Moon. I'm actually going to book the Krebs.
Sure, booking the Krebs is A-okay with me. I'll just set 2 cards playing around the imperm column like the good player I am. And I guess that's my turn. I'll go end phase. That Gilta's going to destroy itself.
I'm happy to see that. That means that there shouldn't be any more Black Rose Dragon in my future. Now I want to think here as well.
You don't have the Icarus attack. Did you just mind game me? Did you just mind game me?
I'll draw.
Okay, good.
That's not bad. I'll fire off an Allure of Darkness.
Oh yeah, that's not terrible. Go for it.
All right, we'll draw a couple cards and have to banish 1.
Discard the whole thing. You didn't get any cards.
I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I really wish these were different cards. Fine. I think I'm going to banish the Sand.
All right, yeah, I see what you mean. That's not the greatest choice.
Yeah, it's definitely not the greatest. Okay, so I really want to get this Krebons off the field. We had to confirm this, but because Krebons is set, it cannot use its effect because on attack declaration, it is still face down, so that's good. So I think I'm just going to...
Why is it so hard of a decision for you?
It's,
what do you have in your hand?
You don't know. You don't know. That's why. All right, yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to normal summon Blizzard.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, no targets, obviously. I wish this was not the case. Yeah, I'm going to flip up this other Blizzard.
Oh, dude, he's Exceed summoning. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go into that Sky Cavalry Centauri.
Yeah.
We'll try to hit him for 1,300 more.
I'll take 13, no problem.
We'll go to main 2. I'll set 1 and pass to you.
All right, end phase of
Oh, that was the Icarus attack.
I knew it.
Now you know why it was such a difficult decision.
All right, well, I'm going to bring him out. We'll go Banish Light in the Dark. It's been a minute since I've seen these guys. Chaos Emperor Dread. Is he okay?
He is not. I have a second Icarus attack.
Oh, you did mind game me, you animal.
I did.
Oh,
I'm going to get rid of one of these Gales, or Blizzards, rather. We'll take out the Emperor in the back row.
That's fine. You get to see this back row. I was pretty stoked to pull this.
Ooh, we got a Fiendish Chain. Okay, so that
chain.
Blizzard one, I played around the Fiendish Chain.
Outplayed.
Oh, the Icarus attacks at the grave. All right, continue.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta read what this card fucking does.
Oh, that's add that to the blooper reel.
Yeah, right? I don't even know what my cards do in my deck. I'm gonna normal summon Psychic.
Oh my god. Now I know why.
Yeah, you ready for Caveman Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's go. I'm gonna go Battle Phase. I'm gonna attack and I'm gonna pay the life points. What is it, pay 500 maximum? And I think you're
Okay.
500.
So my Blizzard is what, 800
Yeah.
right now? Damage step.
You... No way! Bro, fuck Kalu! Oh my god! I'm so
Okay.
mad.
Okay, so you knocked me down to 800. Kalut puts me up to 22, and your Psychic Commander only has 14, so you'll take 800 damage here.
That's unreal. Oh, whoops, not declaring it effect. Alright, main phase 2. I'm gonna set this card in sadness.
Now you see why I was so worried about that Allure banish, because
Yeah.
had I done that differently, that would have not transpired like that at all. I'll draw. I'll hit for 13.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll go to main 2. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll set a card.
All right, I'll draw. I'll go to battle phase. I'll hit for 13.
Blizzard beatdown, baby. I'm all for it.
I'm going to pass the turn. Go ahead.
Can I get a fucking monster? Oh my.
Now you're having my problem.
Yeah, right?
Please draw Heavy Storm. Please draw Heavy Storm. Ah, that would have been just great for the long time. Hit for 13.
Alright, I can't keep. Oh my god, no, I can keep that. 13's fine.
Damage step, motherfucker! Come
Dude!
on, forget! Let's go!
Oh, fucking Alec! Oh my god, this draw better not be good. I quit. I quit. Oh my god. I didn't want to give you it back. What was the point? Oh my
Well,
god.
like, that's a tough one, because, like, if you would have stopped it, you could have top decked, like, Emperor, right? And you
Yeah.
still would have been able to actually Emperor. So, there could have been an argument there, but at the same time, you weren't dead unless I specifically had Kalut, so...
Yeah, I drew this.
that's-
I drew E-Telly too, so I was like, I wanted to keep E-Telly. I was like, if I draw any monster, I can synchro into something. Hopefully
Right.
get more. Oh my fucking Kalut damage stat. What a fucking
Game 2, motherfucker. Game 2. Let's go.
Alex, the 2 words I never want to hear ever again. Damage stat. I can't do it, bro. Honest, Kalut, I'm having war flashbacks, bro. It's awful.
It's gonna make you have to rethink every single time I attack, and you might be within Kalut range,
Oh
that
my
you might
God.
just have to waste those resources.
Could you imagine if we had Gores too? I would lose my mind, dude. I would never escape
luckily,
it.
the audience is spared from that, but that would be heart attacks left and right.
You know the deal. I'm going second again. Good luck.
Yeah, you do get to pick second, which is always good, so hopefully it pans out for you. Best of luck. This is gonna look very similar to the first game, Gage. I'm gonna set, and guess what? I'm also gonna set. Go ahead.
Good play. I'll start my turn. Normal set is James the White Warcow.
That is fine.
James gonna pop it.
All right, this time it's a Sangan.
Okay.
So I'll go digging. I think I'll just grab, I'll grab another Sangan.
Okay. I'll go main phase 2. I'll go to the end phase and I'll use James mandatory. Saw the trap.
Oh, he brought in the trap stuns.
You know I have it.
I already knew you were kind of on him, so it's not the end of the world. I'll draw. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and normal summon Mr. Sirocco the Dawn.
That's a big normal summon. And that is okay.
Ooh, it went through. Okay. I suppose let's go to battle phase.
Give me a second. Battle phase is fine.
All right. I will attempt to attack into Jane with Sirocco.
I will.
Oh, you're really thinking about this.
Yeah. Can
I'm gonna guess a card.
I mean, yeah. I'm hopefully. Yada Garasi.
Activate Time Seal.
I'll activate Conflict.
That is interesting. Well, now I guess it's my turn. I'm not happy about it, but I suppose I shall let it go.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Sirocco's to defense. That will force me into my main phase 2. And I think I'll just pass the turn.
All right. I'll draw. I'll go battle phase, and I'll poke over your Sirocco.
I think that's fine. I will let Sirocco go.
You're thinking scary. I'll go main phase 2. I'll set, and I'll go end phase. DJ. Wow.
Okay.
That's
all right.
unfortunate.
One Emperor down. One Emperor down. If you already have another one, it doesn't matter though. I will draw. All right. So I think I'm just going to set and pass it over to you.
I'll draw. I'll flip up Sang.
Respectable.
Go battle phase. James can try to go.
All right. It is my Sang.
Okay, you're saying search.
Yeah, we're gonna get a copy of Gale this time.
Sounds like a plan. And I'll go in with Sang.
I'll take the 1,000.
Sure. Main phase 2, I'm going to almost summon Gremlins.
Uh-oh. That's pretty good. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
That makes me feel a little better. I'll, synchro.
Sure.
What do you think?
Understandable. He is the best Synchro 6.
And then I'll summon Dark Arm Dragon.
Ooh, that puts you at exactly 3 darks. Let me think.
This board does, in fact, Alex, loses the one single dragon. Oh, sorry.
It does. I mean, it does. I'm happy about that, at least. I'm going to Book of Moon with Dark.
Yeah, that's fine. So let me think for a second. I'm thinking so hard. I kind of have a read that other back row is Icarus attack. And the way I've set up my board, Icarus attack sucks against that. So I'm going to go for the hard read that's Icarus attack. I'm going to dust it.
It was Imperial Order.
Oh, that's a good card too, but it's not what I read.
It's not Icarus. It's not Icarus.
It's not Icarus. Well, yeah, Dad only has 1,000 defense. He's a small guy. It is your turn.
All right, I will draw.
Don't tell me. You did. Oh, you didn't do it. I hate you.
Oh my God.
Don't even shuffle your hand if you drew it. Just throw it down.
Well, see, thing is, Gage.
Is it I'm like, you're so
What are you scared? Go ahead and list them
I'll
off
list
for
them off,
me.
right? Okay, I'm ready. I'm scared of Dark Hole, scared of Raigeki. I'm scared of Snatch, Seal, just Kaluten, definitely. There's a lot of things. What is it? Is it one of those several?
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I gotta think about this one. All right, so unfortunately, what I would really love to do, I don't think can come to fruition after we've verified old card tags, which would be fantastic, but that's okay. I think my play is still going to be identically similar regardless. I am going to snatch steal your gold.
Yeah. All right, Snatch Steal's fine.
Now I just want to think what I want to do from here. The problem is Goyo cannot steal Dark Arm Dragon.
Yep, because Dark Arm Dragon says
unfortunately.
must be special summon, not must first be special summon.
Correct. So that's unfortunate. I would have loved to just take your Dark Arm Dragon, but I mean, taking your Goyo Guardian is still also very strong.
It's still
so.
gotta feel pretty good.
I'm not like feeling like super bad about it. It's actually okay. He also only has like a puny 1,000 defense, so it is what it is, I suppose. I'll go ahead and just normal summon out this copy of Gale, and I'll go to battle. I'm going to Gale over your set monster, and I'll also Gale Sangan because I forgot. So 500 attacks. I'll take 20.
I get the mandatory kick.
Right. I actually don't even know if I want to take your Sangan.
I mean, yeah, because I'll get it back. I'll get more value.
Right, you get more value, and you've already used your Dark Arm Dragon, so like the darks in the grave don't really matter at this point. So I actually don't think I'm gonna take this.
You don't want it? All right, you don't. I'll pull off. I'm gonna grab Witch.
Grab Witch. That's fine. Witch requires another turn of setup, I guess. Yeah, I suppose that's okay. I'll go to main 2, and I think I will actually just pass the turn. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I'll draw. Stand by.
Gain 1,000 from Snatch Steal.
That's actually
Ooh, he's looking in that extra deck. Uh-oh.
that's not as good as I thought. I thought it was good. It was gonna be real. I'm just gonna set a card. I'm gonna set a card for this turn. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw. That's not bad. I don't know how good that is, actually. I feel like you've got the Witch set. Part of me kind of wants to go for it. This does do a lot. I think we'll give it a shot. I'm going to fire off a Black Warlord.
Sure.
I'm going to normal summon Blizzard. Trigger Black Warlord.
Sure.
Okay. With black whirlwind, I'm going to grab the one and only Mistral, the Silver Shield.
Hey, yeah, seems about right. Okay.
Fantastic card, by the way. And we're gonna try for it. I'm gonna fire off Regeki.
Uh-huh.
All right, show me the witch.
I'm gonna pick Mobius with Witch.
Okay, we'll go to battle phase.
I swear, I lose these. There's no way. Yeah, okay. Battle phase is fine. Let's go through
Okay,
it.
all right, I'm going to swing with Goyo first.
Okay.
Okay, I will swing with a lizard,
Okay.
and I will lastly swing with my
Okay. Battle step, start step is fine. Is it going through? Is there anything in damage step?
damage step.
Alex, don't do this to me. Alex, don't do this to me. Don't do it.
Well, you know one of the cards in my hand is Mistral,
I
right?
do. It's fucking Mistral. The other one can't be Kalut. Oh my god, dude! No! What the fuck? Kalut's the best card in the game!
By 100 life points!
Oh my god! Alex, there was about to be a massive tempo swing incoming next turn. You have no
3-0,
idea.
baby!
Fucking Kalut, dude! Holy shit! What was my next draw? Oh my god! Dude, look, so I already had it set up. I was going to.
Okay, all right, so what was the setup?
So last turn, I was thinking if I wanted to special this Cyber Dragon, I had a Krebons. I could have Black Rose. But I
Okay,
decided,
okay.
you know what? I'm only getting rid of essentially your Gale and your Snatch Steal. I was like, I can live a turn. And then if I would have lived a turn with that Witch, I could have Mobius, take back
Pop
my
the Snatch.
Goyo,
Yep.
and then just like destroy you. I fucking Kalut, dude. Oh, that's gotta be like the best card in the game. This back row is trap stuff.
Oh man, I mean Trap Stun would have been good if I actually had any traps
Yeah,
this
right?
game, but
Oh.
I had one and you popped it. Funny enough, of all things. Yeah, like part of me was worried because I'm like, man, if that back row is live, then I am going to be in trouble if I waste this Regeki. But I figured it was worth a shot because I knew you picked Mobius up, so I had a feeling you had some way to get Mobius onto the board, which meant you were setting something up. So I felt like my back was kind of against the wall a little bit, and I really had to just try because otherwise I knew I was losing the Goyo. I could have just not Regeki because I knew you were going to Mobius take Goyo back. I wouldn't have been in the worst position, I guess, but my hand was Gale, Blizzard, Mistral, Kalut, so it's not like it was fantastic.
Well, with the
What was my
Mobius, it's
next
like
draw?
Goyo got over any of your cards. Any of them. So.
Right, exactly. So I had one of two options there. I either could have done what I just did, hope that it worked, or probably the safer play would have just been to, because I saw you search Mobius, I could have just, just not done that. But I mean, I guess to be fair, even if I passed and just let your Witch stay, you could have gone battle phase, attack into something. I had Gale still up, so you could have attacked into Gale to get Mobius, then main phase 2. Done exactly that. You wouldn't have been able to steal something with Goyo, but at least you would have been able to at least re-stabilize your board, and I probably would have been in trouble then.
You just had to have exactly game at that turn, because I think the next turn it would have been a big, like I said, big swing. I would have gone the Goyo
Yeah.
back. I could have started taking your dudes, syncing up with mine. It would have been out. Oh my god, fucking. Dude, Kalut's the best card in the game. I'm convinced. I can't believe it. It's a magnet to your hand, too. You didn't even search it.
Nope. That one I actually drew, and it's been in my hand, I think, maybe since turn 1 or 2. I don't recall, but it's been there for a while.
Unbelievable. Coming in blood. I'm gonna get you next week. Bet on it. I can't believe it.
Oh, man, you've gotten 2-0 the last 2 weeks on top of it.
It's all on the back of Kalut. If you don't have
It
Kalut,
is.
I win the game. That has to be it. It has
Is
to
it
be
that
it.
simple? Is it just no Kalut gauge
It
wins?
literally
Is that
has
all?
to be that. I need to start main decking Mind Crush. I swear to God. Like,
Part of me almost thought to not book your dad, because then I was thinking I could have snatched the dad and then just ruined you with it, because I had Sangans and Sirocco engraved, so I could have just used your dad against you, potentially. At first, I thought you could steal dad with Goyo, so that's actually why I booked it, because I was thinking, oh, this is great. I'll steal it, and then it gets flipped face up, because it's re-special summoned, and then I can start popping stuff. But unfortunately, that doesn't work, and good thing we looked that up, because otherwise the comments would have destroyed us. In either case, whatever. It is what it is, but man, And you had the trap stun this time too, and it's just like it didn't matter.
Didn't do anything. Nope, it didn't do anything. Like I said, I was thinking about Black Rose last turn, but if I would have Black Rose, like I said, it just cleared up the Gale and then my yugioh Guardian, which you had, which I knew I had. Like, but if I would have like been able to live a turn, I knew I could have taken it back. So it's like I just didn't.
It's so
better to wipe the board.
It's so funny though, because you were actually texting me before we filmed this. You're like, today's the day I'm going to draw trap stun or my body is a shield.
I didn't draw my body. I put, you know what? I actually put 3 my body this time. My body's at 3
way.
in the main deck.
Really?
I didn't see it. Nope.
So you were on 3 my body, 3 trap stun.
Well, trap stun's in the side, but yeah, 3 my body. Main.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, it's like you still got to your bosses. Like you got to CED, you got to Dad, and I was able to just barely contain them, luckily.
I can't believe
But
it. Those black wings are so crazy. I need to start.
You're so lucky. Let me just say how lucky you are. Imagine if I had your synchro pool with my deck.
Oh, dude, I would have never won a game. Are you kidding me?
I could Black Rose, I could Stardust Dragon, I could be summoning all of these synchros that it's actually very difficult for you to summon in most instances, like with ease. Okay, this is actually really funny too, and this, I didn't think this was actually gonna come up. I was actually, no joke, playing Gothams in my extra deck for this exact situation when I have Goyo and Gale on the field. This makes
Gotham's effect tribute itself. You'd have to tribute itself for it to do anything.
You'd have to tribute itself, but at the very least, it's a way to make sure that like you can't get your Goyo back, which is actually something I was thinking like with this Mobius line. And then it's like your Mobius doesn't do anything, and then you have to out a 3100 attack monster.
Fucking Gotham's, dude. Did you know Gotham's is the only synchro monster in the game where you can use 2 tuners? Well, originally the only monster in the game where you could use 2 tuners to make it.
Which is crazy. I did not know that until people pointed that out. That's so nuts.
That's so interesting too. I didn't realize. What did I read that? I read that on like a Facebook group or something the other day. Somebody pointed it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, interesting.
So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. 3-0 win streak, looking good. Let's make it 4-0 next time. We have to shout out our patrons as always though, so big shouts to Pony Stark, Joshua Wiley, Sean Alling Jr., Tim00x3, Shadow1317, Michael Dente, Mystic Walk, Neo Cypher Slacker, Oli, we have Sylvia Wilds, and Gayoko, Part 2, Dan the Man Hoban, Synchro Guy GW, Jarvis Martin. The Shining Darkness was released in May 2010. Notable cards in this set include Blackwing Breeze the Zephyr, Spore, Infernity Launcher, Into the Void, and one of the most infamous ritual monsters ever created, Herald of Perfection. In this series, both Nim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. What's going on, guys? It's Simo. Just want to quickly remind you that if you haven't already gotten your first edition Kingslayer shirt, now's the time to do it. Links are down in the description. Thank you all so much for your continued support, and I hope you enjoy the episode. The wins are finally in our favor because we have whirlwinded our way into another winner's circle. Man, these Black Wings are killing it right now, and the best part is this is the Shining Darkness episode. There's more Black Wing support to be had, so we'll see how that goes. However, we need to start off with our winner's wheel, of course. Turbo Pack 2 is up for grabs this time around. Not as good as Turbo Pack 1, I would say, but it's still pretty decent, so let's go ahead and just spin the wheel and see if we can get lucky, and maybe we'll be able to open some Turbo Pack 2. We'll have to see, and it looks like that's where we're going. Okay, so just to give you guys an idea of what is in Turbo Pack 2, for the ultimate rare, we have Gladiator Beast Heraclinos. That's like whatever, we're not playing Glads. We have another shot of Chaos Sorcerer. I think we already have 3 of these. If not, we have 2, but I think this is largely irrelevant. Super rares include Gravekeeper's Assailant, Magical Dimension, Foolish Burial. I think this might be our only opportunity to get Foolish Burial throughout the entire progression series. It initially debuted, I believe, in a structure deck, and then it's only like in side sets for the most part, so I think this might be our only shot at it. I really don't want Gage to get this, that's for sure. We have Beckoning Light as well. We already have that at common, so that's no big deal. The rares are a little bit interesting. So we have Gravekeeper Spear Soldier, My Body is a Shield, Magical Stone Excavation. This was another prize card. So I don't know how good this is, but I mean, it's cool to have. Mist Archfiend, Light Imprisoning Mirror, and Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. But the commons, I really think, are where this pack shines. So we have a shot at Anti-Spell Fragrance. That's very strong. Gravekeeper's Cannon Holders, whatever. Necro Valley. There's a shot we could build Gravekeepers a little bit later on once Gravekeeper's Recruiter is released, and Necro Valley is essential for this deck to be good. Necro Valley would also hose Gage's deck because it's just that strong of a card, and so if we can get Necro Valley, if we can get some Commandants, then when we get the Recruiters later on, we might be able to assemble ourselves a deck. It may be optimistic, but if there's any chance, it's going to come from Turbo Pack 2 and these copies of Necro Valley. Autonomous Action Unit, Anti-Spell, Reflect Bounder's a nice one. I actually pulled one of these in the original pack, so that's cool. If I get a second one, I won't really care too much. Mausoleum of the Emperor, Gravekeeper's Commandant to fetch the Necro Valley, just a solid card all around, and a Iron Core of Kawaki Meru. So let's go ahead and get into Turbo Pack 2 and flip up some cards. There's a Necro Valley. There's a Gravekeeper's Commandant. Super happy to see it. If we can get 2 more packs like this, I can't complain. The funny thing is, I think I actually have already a playset of Commandant from the original set. I think I pulled 1 Ultimate Rare and 1 Rare, so I might already have 3 Gravekeeper's Commandant, but we need at least 1 more Necro Valley to make this deck even somewhat viable. All right, pack number 2, and there's an Anti-Spell Fragrance. I think this is a nice pickup. This was originally a video game promo, and so having a way that we can slow Gage's spells down, we already have Imperial Order, so it's probably fine, but this is just a nice card that may make its way into the side deck at some point. This is a pretty strong card. And then for the third pack, last but not least, oh my god, we got Foolish Burial too? Are you serious? Foolish Burial and Necro Valley. The weird thing is, I actually don't really need Foolish Burial right now. I can't really think of a purpose where this is good for me. But, okay, I'm not going to complain about that in the slightest. Here I am just looking for Necro Valley, and we pull Foolish Burial. Okay, I can't complain. I could have not wished for anything better out of these packs. That's insane. So 3 packs of Turbo Pack 2 already done, and we still have the Shining Darkness, ladies and gentlemen. So let's hand it on over to Gage so he can tell you all about it.
All right, guys, as unfortunate as it is, we're back here sitting in the loser circle. Fuck Kalut, dude. Fuck Kalut. As if Blackwings already weren't looking scary enough, the Shining Darkness, released May 11th, 2010, brings a whole new slew of Blackwing cards to upgrade Alex's strategy. And some of them are actually not that terrible, so it's gonna look pretty scary if he can get his grip on a couple of these. X-Sabers get Bogger Knight too, which is a huge card here when it's normal summon, special summon level 4 or lower X-Saber from your hand. Again, I feel like we're just a little bit short of playing like an X-Saber deck. There are a lot of cards that are higher rarity to get for X-Sabers that we just didn't get before, like Hyunlei is a very important synchro monster we didn't get our hands on. Not something really to consider, but Breeze the Zephyr for Blackwings, this card's nuts, guys. If it's added from deck to hand by a card effect, you can special it, so if you Black Whirlwind it, you can just drop it from your hand, and you can use it for synchro material for a Blackwing monster. Oh god, I hope Alex doesn't pull Breeze. Infernity Mirage and Beetle are 2 really cool Infernity cards. There's already Avengers up there too, so some really good Infernity cards dropping in this set here, but we still don't have Archfiend. I don't know if we get Archfiend actually. Spore is an incredible plant monster. This thing was on the ban list before, but now it is back at 3. Incredible card back in plant format. Again, something we'd be considering if we had Lone Fire, but we just don't. So we can't really consider it too much, but Spore, crazy good card. Rodent Tonin drops in this set. Incredible frog support that pairs really well with Swap Frog from Stardust Overdrive. We're starting to see his big brother, but Herald of Perfection also dropped in this set too. Herald of Ultimateness is something that's being played now in Drytron. But Herald of Perfection, oh, he was the OG one, dude. Ultimate rare version of this card, one of the most gorgeous ultis in the game. The synchro slot is nothing impressive this time around. Blackwing, Chaos King Archfiend, Ferdy, Doom Dragon, Splendid Rose, Chaos Goddess. None of these are particularly that great. They're not anything like outstanding like the last few sets we've had where there's at least one good generic synchro monster. Really, none of these tend to wow me that much. Infernity Launcher, Into the Void, 2 limited cards that are in this set. Infernity Launcher's bonkers. It's a shame we can only play 1 of it if we do pull the 1 of it. Could you imagine if we were able to play like 3 of this card if we pulled it? Oh my god. And Into the Void's just a degenerate draw card that actually paired really well with cards that can be discarded during the end phase, like the Danger monsters when those were released. Into the Void at 3 was just, it was insane. Pretty sure Alex made a Tech Tuesday on Leeching the Light. Oh, if only he was in this position so he could tell you all about it. He probably knows way more about it than I do. And then wrapping up the set in some of the hollow slots, Dark Soul's an incredible X-Saber monster as well. We also have Infernity Barrier, which is just the cornerstone of the deck, the greatest counter trap card in the deck. Also, we got Infernity Break in this set too. Pretty nice as well. Genix, Undane, and Controller are both in this set too. Great combo to pair with back in Mermails back in the day. And that's about it. Gen X Neutron. Anybody remember when this was like a $20 card? Oh man, brings me back. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's just get into Shining Darkness and let's see if we get 24 packs, baby. I'm feeling good.
All right, 24 packs of the Shining Darkness. The cards we're going for in here are obviously going to be the Blackwing cards. I think there's Freeze, I forget the name of it, but it's a level 100 attack, and if you search it, you can like special summon it. I think it's also a tuner, so it gives us a nice target off Whirlwind for the smaller ones. It's an ultra rare though, so I'm not too optimistic that we're going to pull it. Also, there are the synchro monsters in the set. There's also some generic level 8s that we could possibly play. We've been dying for a level 8 synchro that's actually decent. I think Infernity Doom Dragon is in here, and that's just 3,000 attack, so honestly, I'll take it. I think that's perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and start flipping and see what we get. We get a super rare right off the bat. That is Core Overclock. This is a card I have never seen before, but it's an Iron Core Quakimeru card most likely, so we're probably going to ignore it. This pack also contained Blackwing Gilbly, the Searing Wind. This is a 0 attack 1600 defense Blackwing that says when your opponent declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand, and once per turn, you can switch the original attack and defense of this card until the end of this turn. This may be a better crush card target than Mistral. I'm not sure though, because it's not a tuner. It is level 3, so it's difficult, but this is like slightly better, I think, than Mistral, because it like can kind of do something where Mistral just, you know, kind of sits there most of the time. We'll have to see. This is a nice pack because we got Spore. Spore is just a nice tuner to have access to, especially when we're getting into some of the better synchros. I'm a little bit scared that Gage might have access to this, especially with like Painful Choice. It just makes that card a little bit stronger. This is a common, so we should be getting these, but nice pickup. Also, don't want to forget about this. This is Silent Graveyard. I think the original name for this was Forbidden Graveyard. It got renamed. It says discard a card. Effects that activated in the graveyard this turn are negated. It is a quick play spell. Not the best right now, but if we ever get into a point where our decks are very graveyard reliant, this card will definitely be coming in. There's another super rare, Bird of Roses. It's a wind level 4 1800 attack 1500 defense monster. When this face-up attack position card is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 2 plant type tuner monsters from your deck in face-up defense position. You know, for the purposes of our series, this isn't terrible. This doesn't synergize with our deck whatsoever, but this card's okay. This is actually a super underrated card, Chaos Trap Hole. It's a counter trap where you pay 2,000 life points when a light or dark monster would be summoned, negate the summon, and if you do, banish it. This is an extremely good card. This is also a common. This may make its way into the side deck. I'm not 100% sure. The problem is Gage has cards that can take out my back row before he can go into the big bombs, but this is still a pretty nice pickup. Another super rare, Power Frame. This is a trap card. When a face-up monster you control is targeted for an attack by a monster with a higher attack, target the attack target, negate the attack, and if you do equip this card to that target, the equipped monster gains attack equal to the difference between its attack and the attack of its attacker when this card resolves. That card says the word attack way too many times for me to care. Moving on.
All right, pack number 1, Shining Darkness. Blow, flip it up. An ultra rare, Blackwing Dragon, the cover card. Not anything I'm going to be looking at playing, really, but it is cool. It is cool. At least I get the Blackwing cards this time around. Oh, there's the Boggart Knight. Let's go, baby. X-Saber Boggart Knight. That's a really, really good X-Saber monster. I hope I can pair with a Dark Soul this episode. Dark Soul is sick, too. The Palamuro, too. Package is coming together. No, the launcher! The Infernity Launcher, baby! We got our Necromancers. Can we get a Mirage in this set, too? Oh, man. I still am actually curious if we even get Archfiend. I don't know its official release for Infernity Archfiend. But if we just don't get it, there's no chance in playing the deck either, because Archfiend is literally what makes the deck go around. But Launcher, baby, that's a big pull.
Well, there's an ultra rare, although it's not the ultra rare that I wanted. This is Chaos King Archfiend. I don't even know if I can summon this. Yeah, it needs a Fiend type tuner, so I don't think that's going to be doable. When it declares an attack, you can switch the current attack and defense of all face-up monsters your opponent controls until the end of the battle phase. That's kind of a neat one. It's a little bit specific, but it would have been nice to have if I actually played some Fiend monsters. I do play Sangen, but Sangen is not, unfortunately, a tuner. We also got Gen X Undyne and Key Mouse, as well as Ronin Toad, and these cards are like all just nice, good, common cards that came in this set. Well, there's a nice pickup, but it's not the pickup I was specifically looking for. This is Black Winged Dragon. Now, this is, I guess, a little bit thematic because I'm playing Blackwing, but I think I would have preferred the Infernity Doom Dragon just a little bit more because Black Winged Dragon's effect isn't particularly great. So it is generic, it is a level 8, and it's 2800 attack. So that I'm happy about. Now, however, if if you would take damage from a card effect, place a black feather counter on this card instead. This card loses 700 attack for each black feather counter on it, and once per turn, you can remove all black feather counters on this card. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls. The target loses 700 attack for each black feather counter you remove, and if it does, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack lost by this effect. Again, there's like no way that this effect is ever going to be relevant that I can see. I mean, the biggest thing here is that we now have a generic level 8 synchro that we can actually go into, and it actually has a decent attack stat at 2800. This is also good too because this gives me a little bit more versatility when I take Gage's monsters with Snatch Steal and the like, because now if I need to go into a synchro 8, I actually have the ability to do so. There is a second copy of Core Overclock, the card that is never going to see the light of day. We also got an Infernity Avenger. I don't think Infernity is viable in our specific format. That would have been crazy, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
Intercept Wave. All right, Nimble Sunfish as another super rare. They're starting to come down. A Jetic Sunbeam up there too. Another Nimble Sunfish. I think that's actually pretty dope because this summons Nimble Sunfish, doesn't it? When this card's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, send a fish down. Yeah, look, we got 2 Nimble Sunfish now. Fish OTK, baby. It's coming in hot. Cards for black feathers. Oh man, if only we were on that Blackwing strategy. That's a hell of a card. Great draw card. At least Alex doesn't get it. Hopefully that means we snatched our copy from the controller to pair with the Undine too. Pretty cool. All right, coming up on the last 2 packs here. Anything impressive to pull out of the back end? Oh, and the Mirage too, baby. We got a Mirage and we got a launcher. The Infernities, dude. I still don't think there's enough to play with. Can I get Archfiend yet, please? I think we only got 1 Beetle too, which is kind of whack. But altogether, you know what? I'll take it. Not a bad opening.
There is our 3rd copy of Core Overclock. Could you guys imagine if this were any other good super rare and we just pulled a playset of it? That could have been 3 Fiendish Chains. That could have been 3 Cyber Dragons. That could have been 3 Brain Control. I'm trying to think of other good super rares we've had, but wow, that some of the luck that we have in the progression series is just unmatched. We're on the last few packs here. I didn't get a breeze, it looks like. I really wanted to, but it is what it is. It is an ultra rare, so I'm not expecting too much. Let's go ahead and flip up these last ones. Not too much to talk about here. Let's go ahead and get into the last 2 packs, and a secret rare. Of course, it is Saber Vault. Again, we're not playing X Sabers, I don't think. Each face-up X Saber monster on the field gains 100 attack times its level and loses 100 defense times its level. This is a secret rare field spell, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, 2010 was a wild time. Let's go ahead and get into the last pack, though. Again, not expecting too much. And another Chaos King Archfiend. Unbelievable. That could have been the Infernity Doom Dragon, but I really can't complain. I did get the Black Winged Dragon, so that is going to make its way in. I suppose I could play the Chaos King Archfiend in case Gage does have a Fiend Tuner, I guess. I think that's like a bit optimistic. We did get some Chaos Trap Holes. We got some Silent Graveyards. We got some okay commons. So I'd say overall this set was pretty good. I mean, we've definitely had worse sets, let's be honest. So let's go ahead and load up Dueling Book and start building.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We changed up a little bit from the deck here just to ensure that I don't have to worry about Icarus attack anymore. That's right, we're clearing those landmines away with traps done in the main deck, baby. I've been noticing Alex is playing a shit ton of traps recently that are just destroying my deck. So I figured traps done is going to be the way to go if I'm going to try to be able to stick a CP or the Dark Arm Dragon and just dominate him for game there. My Body as a Shield is also in at 3 because I'm just that terrified of Icarus attack and Torrential Tribute. Cards like that. I also decided to take a card from the Shining Darkness. That's Chaos Trap. Well, I threw 3 of it in the side deck that we managed to pull. This might actually be an okay card to side in because all of Alex's monsters are either light or dark. He's playing Black Wings. So if I get the chance to be able to banish any of those monsters, but also just negate the summon is huge. This is something we didn't really have access to with cards like Solemn Judgment because we weren't able to pull it. So being able to negate the summon of something is a massive leg up, and I fully expect this to be decided in any scenario that I'm going to be going first. Hopefully it's enough to bring us to victory there. Again, now we're just dealing with the fact that we have tons of cards to be able to play through multiple back row, and massive bombs like Instant Fusion plus a level 2 to make Black Rose Dragon, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Dark Arm Dragon, the big baddies, you know, we gotta bring them out of cage. I've got a really good feeling about this episode. Hopefully we can follow through with it though. I'm looking to end analysis streak while it is nice and blossoming, you know? Gotta crush it while it's nice.
Those of you who are observant may notice that this deck is almost exactly identical to the one I played last episode, and if it ain't broke, why would I try to fix it? Because we have just been crushing lately. I think we 2-0 gauged the last 2 episodes with this deck, and so I'm feeling pretty good. So we'll quickly do the card by card just for anyone who might be tuning in midway through the series. 2 copies of Blizzard. This is a nice card to be able to enable some synchro plays. We can have easy access to either Goyo Guardian or Armed Wing. 3 copies of Bora, great for swarming. It's a Piercer at 1700, midway up the Black Whirlwind totem pole. 2 copies of Gale. It's great for special summoning. It halves the attack of his monsters to chop them down to size, and that way we can get over some larger threats. 3 copies of Kalute. I think this is just the new mascot of the series because this card has been putting in so much work. It is amazing. 1 copy of Mistral. This is only in here for Crush cards, so we can search it off Black Whirlwind if we get Whirlwind plus any of our other Black Wings, and that way we have that set up. I decided to keep Mistral in here because it is a tuner, and I think that is valuable with something like Shura. And I think having that extra layer of versatility in being a tuner outweighs it being a slightly more playable card. I would have loved to get something like Vayu an episode or 2 ago, but it just didn't happen, so Mistral's the next best in my eyes. 3 copies of Shura, 3 copies of Sirocco, 1 Kaiku to keep him off of Emperor Dragon as well as Dark Arm Dragon, and 2 copies of Sangan. Man, these have been putting in work, and I've been loving them. They can search about half the Blackwing arsenal, but they can also be used as Crush card fodder, so that's why these are in here. For the spells, we have Allure of Darkness, which can cycle through our entire deck and allow us to go 2 cards deeper. Triple Whirlwind, this is the reason we've been winning, let's be honest. 3 Book of Moon, a great catch-all. It stops synchros, it can stop the big monsters. It just stops pretty much everything, and there's almost 0 way to interact with this card. Heavy Storm, Pot of Greed, Raigeki, and Snatch Steel to snatch away games. For the traps, 1 Bottomless, 1 Crush card. We still have yet to resolve this card, and we're on this win streak. I really just want to rub the salt in the wound and Crush card in this time around. We just haven't seen it. We've actually been getting a lot of our low attack monsters in the last few episodes. We just haven't been getting the Crush card. It's a 1-of, so there's not much we can do. 1 Fiendish Chain, 3 Icarus Attack, probably the all-star of the deck if I'm being completely honest. 1 Imperial Order, 1 Royal Oppression, and 1 Torrential Tribute. For the side deck, 1 Cyber Dragon for going second. DD Crow's nice because it's a Wing Beast for Icarus Attack. It is a Dark for Allure of Darkness. It's under 1,000 attack for Crush card, and in a pinch I can discard it to get something out of his graveyard if I think he might be on Dark Armed or Emperor. Magical Scientist and a slew of monsters he can summon. I just don't really see the point to main deck this right now because I'm trying to find a purpose for this card in the main deck, but if I figure one out, I'll throw him in. He's in the side for now. 2 copies of Raikou to out anything weird. I think this is a little bit more flexible than something like Twister for back row, just because Raikou can hit any card. It is a little bit slower because it does have to flip, however. I decided to bring Brain Control back into the side deck here because I think now that we have synchros that are covering a much wider span of levels, that this card could be good in the right circumstance. I don't know what Gage is going to do to adjust his strategy, but Brain Control can just be a huge blowout in tandem with any of our tuners. Dark Holothorn, I know I'm going second. My Body is a shield to protect our board. 2 Soul Release to purge his graveyard. A second Bottomless in case I feel the need to play more outs to Chaos Emperor Dragon or Dark Arm Dragon. 2 Compulse for the same reason. Skill Drain's a great card in this deck. I just haven't seen a point to play it yet. And Trap Dust Shoot for when I know I'm going first. For the extra deck, we have all the fusions. We have Black Winged Dragon making its way in. I think this is a great card. Again, it could be better, but it's a level 8 generic synchro. I can't really ask for more. We have Armed Wing for piercing. We have Goyo for stealing. We have Magical Android for healing. We have Power Tool Dragon for doing absolutely nothing. We have 2 Psychic Life Trancer. We have 1 Gishilnodon, and we have 1 XX Saber Gothams, which, funny enough, in the last episode, actually almost came up. So I'm actually really glad I took your guys' advice and put this in, because who knew stealing Goyo Guardian and syncing it up with any of my level 3 tuners would be relevant. But it's there. Is it going to happen again? We'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Wait, hang on. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just couldn't hear you all the way down there because you're
Oh!
3, my friend.
Oh, I thought you were serious for a moment. I can never trust you for anything anymore, dude. Look, today I'm twitching it around, bro. You're gonna get absolutely decimated today.
Am I?
You
okay,
are, bro.
we'll
It's
see.
just- it's gonna happen.
To be fair, you know, I could have started with a terrible Shining Darkness pun, so I figured I would switch it up a little
I
bit.
totally
just like you did
expected that.
evidently.
Honestly, I didn't expect anything less from you, and I'm still disappointed. So
Yeah, most people probably are. So, Shining Darkness, though, I would say this set was like okay. Like it's not like an amazing set, but we've definitely had worse sets for sure.
some of the cards in here are insane, like the Infernity stuff. in particular. You get like
Yeah.
Barrier, you get Break, and you get Mirage. Those are some good Infernity cards. But I was
Yeah, I
wondering,
mean,
can I ask you this now? Do we even
Okay.
ever get Infernity Archfiend?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I was trying to think about that during the opening, and I was saying that I'm not sure if we can actually build a full Infernity deck. If we could, then that might be crazy, but we'll have to look into it. I'm sure people in the comments already know, so they'll tell us.
All right, you ready to duel today, buddy?
Yep, let's go ahead and shout out our patron while we do that. Rock, paper, scissors, Mr. Kyle Byrne. Thank you so much for the support. And, oh, Kyle Byrne solidifying that burn because we are going to be going second. Good
All
luck,
right,
buddy.
good luck, duelist. I will go stand by me. I will set a monster in face-down defense position, and I will end my turn, duelist.
So much for changing it up, exciting gameplay. We're just setting a monster and passing. I'll draw. We'll go to main one. Let's start off big. Let's bring out Shura, the blue flame.
Yep, sure is good.
And I think, yeah, let's go for it. We'll special summon a Gale while we're at it.
You got it.
Let's just bring on the pressure. I'll attack with Shura.
All right, Mystic Tomato.
Okay, so we're going to have 2 triggers here. Mine is optional, and I am turn player. Yours is also optional, so you are actually going to go first here.
Okay, I'll pull out another Mystic Tomato with my Mystic Tomato.
Okay. If only there was a Blackwing I could actually summon that could kill that Mystic Tomato.
Yep, there just isn't one big enough.
Yeah, or if Gale had a quick effect, that would also be nice. All right, so off of my Shura effect, I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a copy of Blizzard.
Sure.
Hold on. What's going on, guys? Simo here. So I'm editing this now, and I see that I accidentally special summoned Blizzard, which you cannot do. Now, I had a copy of Mistral, the Silver Shield, in my deck, which is a level 2 tuner, and I was going to make that play regardless. So had I realized it in the moment, I could have just swapped the 2 around, and the board state would have been exactly the same. I know you guys are going to eat me alive for it in the comments, but it wouldn't have made a difference in the outcome, so I just wanted to address this now. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the episode. I'll head on over to main 2. This is a bit of a weird play, but I kind of want to be super aggressive. I'm going to snatch steal your Mystic Tomato.
All right, you can have it.
Okay, I'm going to just get rid of that immediately. And let's just go into a nice little armed wing here.
Yep.
And I'll set a couple and pass. Go ahead.
All right, I'll drop it. I'll start my turn by special summoning Silent.
That is A-okay.
I'm going to normal summon Jane Lightsworn Paladin.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to go battle phase.
Okay.
I'm going to attack over your Shura with my Cyber Dragon.
I'm going to book the Cyber Dragon.
I'll attempt to attack over Shura again with Jane.
Okay, so I'll take 300.
Okay. Main phase 2, I'll set a card, and I'll go to the end phase on mill 2.
Okay, there goes a Fiendish Chain and a Krebs. All right, I'll draw. Going over to main 1 here. Let's start by using the effect of Gale. Let's slash the attack of that Jane by half.
Sure.
Okay. Let's go ahead and normal summon a Kaiku.
I'll activate Bottomless on Kaiku.
That's respectable. That's understandable. Okay, so Kaiku will get banished. All right, we'll go to battle phase. I am going to swing over your Jane with my Gale for 400 here.
No problem.
And I'll attack into your Cyber Dragon with Armed Wing. I'll use the effect. It'll gain 500 attack, and it has piercing, so you're actually going to take 1,200. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll just go ahead and pass it over.
Give me a second, thank you.
Uh-oh. Looking in the extra deck, that's never a good sign.
I'm going to normal summon Krebons.
Krebons is fine.
I'm going to activate instant.
Oh, here we go with the instant fusion shenanigans again. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to bring out a Dark Fire Dragon.
Okay, so this is not your normal target. Typically, you go for Guiltia here, so you don't want to go for the Black Rose play. This would lead me to believe you want to go for the Goyo play, and I think I'm okay with that.
All right, cool. So we'll use these 2 then, and I'll bring out the Goyo.
I actually think I'm okay with that, sure.
You're okay with it? All right, sick.
Yeah.
I'll go battle phase, and I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Let me see what this one does. Hold on. It's only when it attacks defense position monster, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, I had to make sure. Still, you picking up it. Damn. Still,
This is actually a tough pick for you here.
Yeah, because I'm still thinking you could like slash it with Gale, and that would really fucking suck.
Yeah, so I'm curious what you're gonna pick.
You know what? I think Gale's the right choice here. I'm gonna attack over the Gale.
All right, so I'm gonna take 1,500. Gale's gonna go to the graveyard. Would you like to take it?
I would love to take it.
I bet you would.
Okay, and then this has to go.
Correct.
Main phase 2, I'm gonna slash her.
All right, slash.
It's your turn.
All right, I will draw. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and fire off a Regeki.
Oh, that's such BS, bro. Did you top it too?
I didn't. I had it in my hands since turn
okay.
1. I'll hit in for a nice good, what is this, 1150?
Yep, love those
right.
rounded numbers, you know.
Yeah, of course. I'll just pass the turn.
I'll draw. Set.
All right, come on. Armed wing beatdown, I suppose. I'll draw. Yeah, I'll just go to battle again.
All right, 1150. Okay.
Yep, 1150. Main 2. I'll just go ahead and set a card. We'll pass it.
That's such BS. Come on, man. No way. Oh, I just realized. Oh, that's so funny. That's so stupid. You'll see what I mean in a second.
Okay.
I hate this game. All right, I'm gonna set, and I'm gonna end my turn.
You're mad because it gains the attack, aren't you? I'll draw. We'll go standby main. Oh man, that's really funny. Let me think about this. All right, let's go ahead and normal summon ourselves a Sangan.
Yep.
Go to battle.
Yep.
Let's hit into this armed wing. Let's see what this is.
It's Witch of the Black Forest. So normally, if you didn't have an effect, it would live by 50. Yeah, I'm gonna take 4 out of 50. Set it to green.
Thinking. Hold on. I'm actually gonna collude and
Oh,
damage them.
okay, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my witch.
Okay. You got a lot of darks in grave, so Dad is offline, which is good.
Wow, nothing seems great here. I'll pick up stuff.
Sure. I'll hit for 1,000.
Yep.
Okay, he's out of Emperor range. That's good. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Stand by.
It's fine.
I will normal summon Sniper.
This has been a bad omen the last time I let this live, so I'm thinking if I want to. Yeah, snipe is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna snipe. I'm gonna discard Jinzo. I'm gonna target. Oh, what do I want to target? Because I can attack over that stupid arm.
You can.
Let's pop this background.
Sure, roll for it. Oh.
Oh man, I'm so salty, dude. What is my luck, bro? Come on, dude.
You can always go again.
Yeah, I could. Wouldn't it? Oh my, I hate this game. I'm going to go battle phase, and I'm gonna attack over your arm wing.
I will allow it. So I'm gonna take what is this? 350.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
All right, finally got rid of it. Main phase 2. I'll set a card, and I'll end my turn.
It was actually quite a pest for you. I'm surprised.
My snipe hunters just aren't good anymore, man. Remember when it was like the best card in the game too?
Yeah.
When we first pulled it, we were like, "Oh, this card's crazy."
Times have changed. All right. I think I'm gonna switch my Sangan to defense.
Okay.
And I think I'm actually just gonna pass the turn.
Sounds good to me. Okay.
Quit looking in that extra deck.
Nah, wait, I might have
Get
some
out
good
of
stuff.
there. Get out of there.
Ah, wait, this is so good. I'm going to normal summon Psychic Commander.
Oh my god. I have to torrential this. I can't let this go through.
I have a response, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate Trap Stun.
Finally put the trap stuns in the main deck. It only
Finally.
took how many episodes?
They've made it in though. I didn't even hit the right one with Snipe Hunter too. That's so upsetting. Okay.
All right, so trap stuns up, torrential negated, and now you're free to do what you want. Be my guest, buddy.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna go battle phase. I'm gonna attack into your monster.
Would you like to pay for a psychic commander?
Nah, I don't think I will. Let's go past it.
I'll trigger the effect of Sangan, though. I'll
Sure.
grab myself a blizzard.
Sure. Okay. And then I'll attack you directly.
Okay, we'll take it.
Okay. Main phase 2. I'm gonna synchro for 7
Okay.
into Psychic Life Transfer.
Oh my god. I mean, it's big. It's big.
I'm gonna use Psychic Life Transfer the
Oh,
effect.
the plays!
I'm gonna banish and I'm gonna gain 1,200 life points back.
I mean, that's legit, man. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
dude, when you're on 250, anything feels like you're winning. All right, bro, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna fire off Allure of Darkness.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. See what we get here. That is quite interesting. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this blizzard. I'm going to activate Black Whirlwind.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Black Whirlwind.
Fun game, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna normal summon 4 and trigger Black Whirlwind.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go digging for some monsters here now. I'm gonna go for a copy of Gale and a copy of Kalute.
Okay.
I'm gonna special summon Gale.
Sure.
I'm gonna have the attack of Psychic Life Transfer. Correct. I will proceed to the battle phase.
Okay.
I'm going to hit Gale into Psychic Life Transfer.
Man, poor life transfer. I thought it was gonna get its time to shine.
Is that fine?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Thank card.
I think I'm just dead.
I don't know your back row, but I feel like you're dead.
I think I'm 100% dead, which is so unfortunate.
You can try to play to your outs.
I'll activate Book of Moon on my Psychic Life Tree.
Okay, interesting. So that will set it. The attack will go through, and then it will flip up the Psychic Life Transfer in defense then. It's no longer affected by Gale because it was set. So, yeah, so the attack will continue, and I'm actually going to take... oh, no, just... so then damage step, I just collude here.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, and then, yeah, Bora. Yeah, I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Oh, man, if only that Life Transfer lived another turn, I gained another 12, bro. Then we were
Because you
we
had
were
the Psychic
stabilized.
Commander, too.
Yeah, I had Psychic Commander and another Krebons in there, too, dude.
Unreal, unreal. Gage, I never thought I'd see the day where Psychic Life Transfer actually activated and resolved its
Yeah,
effect.
me neither, dude. Me neither. I was hoping it was gonna carry me, but it didn't get there. Unfortunately, Gale just having it, Gale's just too big, dude.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, it's
26. Then it would at least match Gale.
It's actually good, though, because it makes your Emperor live if you happen to top deck it. So those little interactions, they can come up. That was a pretty good back and forth, though, to be fair.
All right, I'm hoping it won't last as long as this game, though. I'm ready. I'm gonna go second duelist. Good luck.
Okay, good luck. We'll see how good it does for you. All right, this is a bit of an interesting one. I'll start by firing off Allure of Darkness.
Go for it.
I'm not super happy about this. I'll get rid of Blackwing Mistral, the Silver Shield.
Oh no, maybe you don't have Crush Card.
I'll start my turn nice and simple. I'll just set, and I'll just set. Humble T, set, and pass.
All right, sounds like a problem. I'll draw. Stand by. I'm gonna start my turn by special summoning Cyber.
That card is glued to your hand this episode.
Yeah, it's definitely helping me out. I'm gonna normal summon Psychic.
I kind of just want to torrential this. It's a 2-for-1. It's fine. I think I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, I had a Sangan set as well,
All
so
right.
we're gonna break even on the exchange. I think I'm actually just gonna grab another Sangan.
Go for it. Not a problem. I will set 2 cards. I'll end my turn.
All right, I will draw. That is not too bad. I'm just gonna fire off Heavy Storm. Let's just clean up the back row.
Come on, bro! Come on! No!
Oh, he's on the Chaos Trap hole. This guy over here. Wow. Nice card. Nice card. I can respect it. Okay, what do we want to do now? Suppose I'll just get the pressure going. I'm gonna fire off a Black Whirlwind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna normal summon a Kalute and trigger Black Whirlwind.
Yep.
Let's grab a copy of Gale, and I'm just gonna immediately special summon it to the screen.
Yep.
Let's get in for 27.
27.
We will proceed to main phase 2. My monsters are quite weenie-ish, and I know you've got some big monsters that can run them over. So I kind of want to go for a synchro play here. I think I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and sync these off. Let's make an Armed Wing. Armed Wing seemed to do pretty good last time, so I'll just pass on that.
All right. I'll draw. I'll set a card, and I'll set a monster. I'll end my turn.
All right, food for Armed Wing. Love to see it. I will draw. All right, let's just play this a little bit conservatively. I'm going to go to the battle phase.
Sure.
Let's attempt to attack into the Armed Wing.
Sure. It
Or with the
is-
Armed Wing, excuse me.
Yeah, it's Witch. So I'll take 16,
Correct.
and I'll get my Witch Search.
All right.
I'll pick
Only
up
a Dark Engrave.
Pick up another Witch.
Sure. I'll go to main phase 2. I'll just set a monster, and I'll pass it over to you.
I'll draw. All right. I'm gonna banish Lightning Dawn.
Ooh, that's bad.
See.
There's the boy. Yep.
I'll follow it up with the Witch of Black Forest.
Sure.
I'll use the Sea Eating. Pay 1,000.
Okay.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I gotta
It's
play
been-
around.
How many episodes has it been?
It's been a few though. Yeah. So how much you taking?
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna take 2,700 from this.
I gotta get rid of that.
Ooh. The one thing I am happy about though, Gage, is that I had a Sangan set when you did.
Oh, that's not good, bro.
All right, so 2 mandatory triggers going on. Which is going to be Chain Link 1 and Sangan will be Chain Link 2. So I have to go first, which is a little bit unfortunate. So I have to pick, and then you can maybe adjust to that. But I think I'm just going to pick a copy of Blizzard the Far North. I think that's my best option.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And then with my Witch. Oh my God, fuck. That's so good. Blizzard's so good, dude. I'll pick up Snipe Hunter.
Okay, sure.
Go ahead, your turn.
You better hope I don't draw anything good,
don't
or
draw
this game
Kalute.
is over.
No Kalut.
Can we have game? You are so lucky I don't have a level 4 Blackwing in my graveyard.
Are you
Otherwise,
kidding
this game
me? Was that
100%
oh
over.
my
Yeah,
god.
because then I could just make Goyo and game shot you, but I don't think I have lethal now. Oh, so close. Are you serious? There's nothing. And you're gonna have Snipe Hunter too. That's rough. Oh, if only I had. If only that card worked. That card is so garbage. Oh man, I don't think I have it.
Thank God. Oh my.
I don't think I have it. I'm kicking myself that I don't, but there's like nothing I can do. And Snipe Hunter's good. All right, well, normal summon Blizzard, activate the effect.
Yep.
I will get back. I suppose I should get back the non-tuner. We'll get back the copy of Kalut, and I guess we'll sync off here. Get Magical Android.
Let's go Magical Android. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm going to hit you for 24 direct.
I'll take it. All right.
And then we'll go to main phase 2, and I think I'll just end, and I'll gain 600 from Magical Android.
Massive.
So not really complaining about that. You need to hit with Snipe Hunter, so make it happen, buddy.
Well, yeah, at least I drew a card that it doesn't do anything. So I'll normal summon Snipe Hunter.
Okay,
All
it
right.
all comes down to
this is what it comes down to. I'm going to discard my body as a shield.
I mean, that's pretty dead at this point, so yeah,
All right.
roll it.
Alex, I swear to God, if I miss with the Snipe
Please
Hunter
miss.
again, it's
Please
immediately
miss.
leaving the deck.
Let's go.
Oh!
Okay, fair. You missed before.
I know,
so
I
this
know.
is-
It's only
this
fair.
is fine.
Get in for 15.
All right, I'll take the 15. Maybe that 600 will matter. Who knows?
Still very much in a position where I could lose to like everything. Go ahead, your turn.
I just need like a monster
Yeah,
and you're dead.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Is
I'll
that gonna
normal
do it?
summon Gale. Have
Ah!
the attack of Snipe Hunter.
Damn
Good
it!
game, buddy.
No! No! Oh, good games, dude.
I had Black Whirlwind as well, and I didn't have any way to, take advantage of it. So I was hoping there might be something, but it was just
Dude,
sitting in my hand. But
I gotta change something up. It's just I don't know. You and your fucking Heavy Storm too. I had Chain Chaos Trap Hole. I was ready for anything.
so you're really on the Chaos Trap Hole. Tell me the theory. I talked about this in my opening, but I want to hear what you were thinking with this.
So I decided to side it, and the thing is I know you're playing Blackwing, so you're only playing like all darks and then like maybe
Sure.
a couple lights. So the thing is we haven't been able to experiment with like things that negate the summon, like Solemn Judgment or anything, because we haven't been able to pull them. And I think that's still like really good because I'm able to stop you from actually sticking anything, and it also banishes the card too, which is really big. So
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
that's
I just felt like it
understandable.
wasn't that bad. So
2,000 life points is pretty steep, though, but I mean, it does hose a lot of our deck, and there's no way to interact with it, right? Like,
Yeah,
the
'cause
one
it's
thing I
counter
like
trap.
about you, correct, and I think that's really good for you specifically, because that means I can't Icarus attack in response if it's a Blackwing, and yes, you have to pay 2k, but then you don't have to worry about Icarus attack in that instance, and for all we know, that could just be the game decider, and you just win because you Chaos Trap Hole one of my Blackwings. So I like the theory. The Trap Suns are in the main deck as well. What other changes did you make? I'm curious.
that's about it, actually. I have 3 My Body as a shield and 3 traps done. I was just trying to figure out a way to like stick like Black Rose or like the CED and be able to resolve it. That's the first CED we resolved in a hot minute too. But you had the Sangan. I forgot you added another Sangan with Sangan.
I did.
didn't you?
I
Yeah.
did. So I was hoping you would forget that Sangan was added, so that way you would just Emperor instead of attacking first. Because although you had to play around Kalut, you could have attacked into the Sangan first.
Oh, I don't think
And
I
so-
still would have ever attacked. Like, I probably should have attacked into the face down, yeah. But I
Because
forgot
I'm
it was
trying.
the Sangan.
I don't know what you'd be afraid of that I would have set. I suppose.
Yeah, not set,
So-
but I was afraid of Kalut. Because I was like, I definitely just can't attack into your Blackwing, dude, because I'll lose it.
Right.
But
So I think you were just getting tunneled that way, which is understandable because Kalut has been your demise for the last several episodes, and this one included, to be fair.
Yep.
But man, Gage, this isn't just like a win streak. I mean, you've been getting 2-0'd on top. You gotta change something up, buddy. You gotta change something up.
I don't know why I'm getting 2-0'd too. Like, I feel like my deck's not bad. It's just, like, I didn't even get, you know what? I didn't even get Icarus attack this episode. I'm upset now too because I thought, I tried
You're
to.
right.
Yeah, I tried
Oh
to
my
play.
God.
I was like, the only reason I'm losing is this fucking Icarus attack in these cards. And then, like, you don't even flip Icarus attack and you still 2-0 me.
I didn't. Yeah, you're right. I did not Icarus attack the whole game. Last game, I actually had Crush Card in hand, but I had
Oh,
no
yeah?
way to actually use it. And
Oh, no.
I'm just waiting for the fucking moment I can Crush Card you. But like, part of me is almost thinking that I don't even need it. However, I'm thankful for it for a few reasons. A, it's obviously like insane, so I'm not gonna not play it. But B, if I hadn't played the Crush card, I wouldn't have put Sangen in my deck. And honestly, Sangen's been kind of an all-star in my deck the last few episodes. Like, the times where it's just cycled for another Sangen, or then it gives me a turn or two to think about what I want to actually do. I can get a Gale, I can get a Blizzard, I can get a Kalute. It gives me a lot of flexibility in actually tutoring in the deck when, yeah, Black Whirlwind's in there too, but it's just like added consistency to the deck as well. And had I never pulled the Crush card, I probably never would have put Sangen in the deck, but I've actually just been impressed by Sangen by itself, regardless of the interaction with Crush card altogether.
I was kind of hoping during this game here, I was excited because I had the Cyber Dragon plus the Psychic Commander, which means I can actually summon my level 8s. So I was like,
you could have gone into Stardust.
I could have gone to Stardust, Red Dragon, Archfiend. Those are the two. But
I mean, that's why I'm also happy I'm on Gale, because Gale can actually out Stardust, and there's not many outs to Stardust in the game, but Gale luckily is one of them. Red Dragon Archfiend is 3k attack, isn't it?
3k, yep, he's big.
Yeah, so he's big, so Gale by itself can't out it. But man, whew, this is gonna continue to get very interesting, because I just continue to be more and more impressed with how this deck is performing. I did get Turbo Pack 2 this time around, and I didn't pull... oh, actually... I actually did pull something good, but I didn't play it because I actually don't need it in my deck. I got Foolish Burial.
Oh, that is a good pickup. That's a real good pick. You got the super rare one too, damn. You out here flexing,
It is a
bro.
super rare Foolish. Yeah, I was saying this is our only episode, not our only episode, but one of our only chances to get it, because I don't think it's really in any other set that we're going to have access to. It initially came in like a structure deck, and Turbo Pack reprint might be our only shot. I know for you, Foolish would be way better because you have much more graveyard interactions. Yeah. For me, I mean, like, I could Foolish something for Blizzard, but I'm not going to play Foolish just so I could do that. That just doesn't seem worth it to me.
Did you get anything out of your Shining Darkness pulls?
Yeah, I actually did play. I was playing one new card. I did actually get... This is big for me. I know you're going to laugh at this. I got a Black Winged Dragon.
You know what? I got one too. I didn't end up playing it though.
You don't need it. You have so many better synchros.
I know.
I
got all the other better Signer Dragons. It's okay.
Like, so this card's good for me. A, it's on theme, which is the most important part. But B, why this is nice is I didn't have a generic 8. And so even though this is probably the worst generic 8 I could possibly play, it's nice because now I have the possibility to go into it. Like, let's say I Snatch Steal something, and then I have the ability to make an 8. I can actually go into this now, where otherwise that wasn't an option before. The effect is like okay. It's also 2,800 attack, so that's like pretty big. And the card is fine. I'm not like super bent out of shape. I wanted to get the Infernity Doom Dragon. I don't know if you pulled one of those.
I didn't pull it,
but
no.
He's a 3k attacker, level 8 synchro. He requires a Dark Tuner, but clearly that's not a problem on my end.
Yeah, I didn't get anything cool. I got like Infernity Launcher, which you would think is like sick. I got Infernity Launcher and Mirage, but like I don't have Barrier or anything like that, and that's all in this set. So it was like a pipe dream to be able to play some form of Infernity.
You can rest assured knowing that I did not pull Breeze out
Oh,
of this set.
I was praying you didn't pull the Breeze, because Breeze is so good. It's just you add it with Whirlwind and summon it. Oh.
Yeah,
so
Breeze
good.
would have been an instant auto include if I pulled it. It's also 1,100 attack, so it plays under the smaller Black Wings. So that would have been a super nice pickup, but it's an Ultra, so the chances of getting it were super low. But I got my Chaos Trap pulls. I got the Silent Graveyards. I don't think we need those now, but in the future, if we're playing more like Graveyard-reliant decks, I think that card's actually pretty cool. You probably got Spore, I imagine, as well. It was a common.
Yeah, but I don't have Lone Fire Blossom, so it still doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I guess it's just like a level 1 tuner, I guess. But hey, 1 for 1. We have 1 for 1.
We do have 1 for 1. Oh, Alex, are you excited for the next episode, though?
It's Duelist Revolution time,
it's
isn't
a
it?
big one. Yes, Duelist Revolution.
Oh, man, that's going to be a game. If there's a set that's going to change the game for you, it's D-Rev, because this set probably has more generically powerful good cards than anything in the last, what do you want to say, 5 sets maybe?
Oh yeah, last 5 sets haven't been that great. They haven't been that high, but the Duelist Revolution's huge, dude.
Yep.
Warning, Taylor, Pot of Duality. It keeps going, dude. It's such a good set.
This is, if there's a time where you need me to whiff on a set, it's going to be D-Rev, because you're going to need all the help you can get this time around.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
I got 3 fucking, like, Iron Core Kawaki, like, some spell card that works with Iron Core Kawaki Meru that's, like, a super rare.
You know what I got? That's actually pretty funny. I got 2 Nimble Sunfish, so I can actually play them both, and they both have
That's
like,
hilarious.
Yeah. I was like, yo, Fish OTK, baby, let's go.
Well, Fishborg Blasters technically leave.
Oh, look, there we go. Oh, it's over for you next episode, dude. Thanks for giving me the
it's
idea.
Oh, man. There's no way you could pull that off.
No,
If you could pull that off, I would let you. Like, feel free. So, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. I've solidified my win streak to 4-0. And Gage, you're going to have to change it up, buddy. I don't know what you're going to do, but there's something needs to be done because this is not looking like a good trend for you.
Don't worry. Team Gage has full faith in me. I'm sure of it. I'll make him proud.
We'll see how fair weather they truly are. But we do have to shout out our patrons as always. So big shout outs to Sean, Shadow1317, Shotagonist, Neo Cypher Slacker, Ika Ironfag, Tim00x3, Brian Dancer, and Gayoko, Rasmus, Pony Stark, Part 2, Joshua Wiley, Dan the Man Hoban, Lear Roche, Michael Dente, Synchro Guy, Ole, Thomas Nelson, Jarvis Martin, Timothy Chen, Emil Cohen, Brother Paul, Logan Thomas, Benjamin Fuller, Pure Ace, Yu-Gi-Oh! Hot Pack, Sylvia Wilds, Dragon Lord, Nehru Celeste, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, GW, Jordan Coons, Lumpy, Dolly Wop, Shane Reese, Rocklee325, Peter Gregory, Mystic Walk, True Nerdgasm, and Draconic. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we will see you in Duelist Revolution.
An enemy has been slain.
Duelist Revolution was released in August 2010. Notable cards in this set include Effect Veiler, Scrap Dragon, Solemn Warning, Horn of the Phantom Beast, and a card that would revolutionize the format, Pot of Duality. In this series, both Nimnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Man, I could really get used to being in the winner's circle. This is very reminiscent of how the Progression Series started when I went on that massive win streak, but Gage was able to claw his way back in, so we always have to be on guard, and I want to make sure we keep putting the pressure on him. So we have to spin the wheel for winning. Of course, we are still on Turbo Pack 2. Other than that, we do have a chance at some wild cards. I'm actually hoping for the Turbo Packs here because we actually get another shot at Necro Valley, and if we are going to play Gravekeeper, that's definitely what we want to see. And looks like that's what we're gonna have a shot at getting. All right, 3 packs of Turbo Pack 2 coming on up, and an anti-spell fragrance. This card's actually not bad. This originally came, I believe, in like a video game. I think it might have been Power of Chaos as a promo. I can't recall exactly, but this is a very interesting card that might have some ramifications in the future. Definitely a side deck card for sure. Pack number 2. Let's see if we can get that Necro Valley, and we didn't, but we did get a copy of Reflect Bounder. This is a card that is at 3 now. This used to be limited, as a matter of fact. I don't know how good this card is. I think this is more of like a, 2005-ish sort of card. We're in like, what, 2010, 2011 now in the Progression Series. So I don't think this card's that good, but it's a pretty cool pickup. So that brings us on to our 3rd and final pack, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can secure that Necro Valley, and there it is, a 3rd Reflect Bounder. I mean, again, I don't think I'm ever going to play these, but it's kind of cool to have the play set. Necro Valley now in tandem with Gravekeeper's Commandant, which we already had a play set of, plus Terraforming gives us, what, 7 ways to access Necro Valley? Gravekeeper might be looking very viable here shortly when we get access to Gravekeeper's Recruiter and Starstrike Blast in the next episode. I don't know. I think that could be a way for us to deviate and shake things up. That way we keep Gage on his toes a little bit. But it's Duelist Revolution time, baby. So we're going to have Gage tell you all about it.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to waste too much time sulking today, because today's a big episode. We got Duelist Revolution, released August 17th, 2010. This set is going to allow us to revolutionize our deck and take over Alex once and for all. I've got big plans today, and I'm not looking to fumble. It's gonna be an easy dub today, baby. Just slapping Alex back and forth. I'm looking forward to it. How much you guys want to bet? As soon as we hop into the game today, Alex is gonna say something like, Gage, I hope you revolutionize your deck, because you're gonna need it. I'm willing to bet my life savings on it, guys. I'm just willing to do it. There is just a 0% chance he doesn't say something corny that. But I'm gonna go over deep rep for you guys here. Huge game-breaking set that just gets released here. And especially for the sealed format too, a lot of these cards released really benefit some slower strategy. Top of the top, we got Scrap Archfiend level 7, 2700 attack defense. Generic, that's all it is, but actually, 2700 is not bad. Still a little bit weaker than Yugioh Guardian, which is a very big deal. Doesn't make this card that great. Another one though, look baby, Effect Veiler. One of the first hand traps in the game. I think this is actually the first hand trap ever released in the game, next to like Herald, I think. Do we have Herald of Orange Light? Effect Veiler is a huge inclusion of the game, a cornerstone if you will, one of the first hand traps ever released to us. During our opponent's main phase, pitch it, target effect monster, and negate its effects on our side of the field. Massive card, very big card, still played today in multiple copies, just a massive inclusion for the game. A lot of the generic stuff is pretty iffy in here. You see Delta Flyer sometimes, a Dragon Tuner level 3. This is played in older Dragon variant lists. We also see the inclusion of scrap monsters in this set here, which we also get one of the best synchro monsters in the game generically, at least at the time. I think it's a little bit outdated now. Cards like Scrap Chimera, Scrap Beast, these are perfect. Scrap Chimera is something I used to play with back in the day as a little baby Gage used to play that Scrap Chimera, play those scraps at full power, baby. I love it. Still see a sort of scrap engine in the works today with a card like Golem as well as Recycler. Recycler was released in a structure deck, I think, so we don't really get to see it. But Golem plus Recycler, a new inclusion in Link Monster Scrap Wyvern, massive in today's game. I always thought Naturia Bamboo Shoot was a sick card, but it was one that really never saw the light of day. It's tribute summoned by tributing Naturia. Your opponent can't activate spells or traps. They just can't do it. Back when little Gage was learning how to play the game, this card was a menace to work around from one of my friends. Not that good in today's standards, but it's just something I thought I'd bring up. But where would we be without the good stuff? Scrap Dragon, baby, a level 8 Dragon Synchro. This is that big boy I was talking about. 2800 attack, once per turn, target a card we control and a card our opponent controls. Destroy them. When it's destroyed by opponent's card sent to the graveyard, target a non-synchro scrap in the graveyard specially. We really don't use that second effect unless we randomly play one of the scrap cards in the graveyard. But normally it's just a generic level 8 that's removal. That's huge. That's big. But even following up the Scrap Dragon, we have another massive inclusion, baby. Pot of Duality. Secret rare. This card was massive back in the day, dude. Over $100 back then, I'm pretty sure. Just gargantuan release for this set here. Still a card that sees play today, but it's been overshadowed by some of the other pot releases recently. But Duality is the one that started it all, man. Duality was crazy. Oh, man, and can't forget Solemn Warning, dude. It's so big. Have you ever Solemn Warninged a macro card? If you haven't, my man, you're not fooled. Love Solemn Warning. I hope to pull one of these as well. There's just so many good releases in this set. I find it hard to believe we'll miss all of them. We're definitely going to be able to get one of them, and I think any of them will really change the tide of battle.
All right, you guys, 24 packs of the Duelist Revolution. This is a very big set. We've got access to Effect Veiler, Pot of Duality, Solemn Warning. Granted, a lot of these cards are high rarity. These are some game-changing cards and can really make an impact in the progression series. Here's hoping we get some of them. Let's go ahead and open that first pack and hope for the best. And nothing. I guess Scrap Golem's like okay. Again, I don't know if Orcus is going to be super viable in the progression series. Granted, that wouldn't be probably for like another year, but Scrap Golem being a one of is okay. Wow, we are already 7 packs in and we have yet to pull a single holo whatsoever. Double Cyclone is like okay, but it's a very specific sort of card. Man, this is not looking too good.
All right, regardless of what we pull in D-Rev today, I still have a big idea to flip around the deck. So we're going to see if we get lucky with Duelist Revolution. 24 packs, baby. Give me that warning. Give me that duality. Just give me it all, baby. Let me crush Alex. All right, pack number 1. Can we kick it off with a secret off the bat like we have been? We sure can. We got a super rare. Amazon's Heirloom. That's not one of the ones we're looking for. Scrap Storm is another super rare that we got. I remember playing like this. Compared to Scrap Yard, which is one of the cards that really got up in price recently, this one's a little bit underwhelming. You have to play a pure scrap strategy to be able to do anything with it. I don't think I'm going to do that. Another super rare, Amazoness Shamanism. I don't want these Amazoness cards, man. This is like the last thing I want from the set.
Oh my god. I'm already 10 packs in, and I have not gotten a single holo this entire time. I'm over here hyping up Duelist Revolution as this like game warping set, and I haven't even gotten a holo card. Oh, this is not looking good. Is this like some kind of joke? I'm 13 packs in and haven't gotten a single holo yet. I mean, I guess there have been episodes where I've gotten multiple ghost rares, so I suppose we're on the opposite end of the RNG spectrum. But this is just insane. There's so many good cards we could be pulling, and I can't even pull myself a holo. Okay, so right as I say that, there is our very first holo of the opening, Trident Warrior. For all cards, it could have been Trident Warrior's probably not the best. When this card's normal summoned, you can special summon a level 3 monster from your hand. Honestly, this isn't too bad for the progression series. It's also light and it's a warrior. I actually really hope Gage doesn't pull this because this could be something very good for his deck to help him swarm a little bit. This could be like a 1-card Black Rose, and we don't want him to have any of that. Not a bad pickup though. I mean, that card actually could have future implication. We'll have to see.
Another heirloom? You got it. Thunder Unicorn. Ultimate rare. Wow, this is disappointing already. I don't want the Thunder Unicorn. I want the Solemn Warning, bro. You can't even make this thing, dude. You have to use some beast type tuner and stuff. I don't have time for that. Oh, there we go. Big hit with there. The Scrap Golem, the fridge looking fella next to the Scrap Dragon. I'll take that guy right there, man. Big, huge pull with the level 8 synchro. Love to see it. I'm still looking for other ultra rares though. We haven't been hitting the good ones though. This is the first good one I think we've gotten here. Big pull, huge pull. I love to see it. We're only halfway through the box, dude. We still got some time to go.
Okay, well, there is an ultra rare. It wasn't the ultra rare that I was hoping for, but it is Watt Chimera. This card is kind of cool. Obviously, it's more focused for Watts, considering you need specifically a Watt tuner and a non-tuner Thunder monster. You can attack your opponent directly if it inflicts battle damage. They place a random card from their hand on top of their deck, so it kind of like Rise of the Storm Monarchs them a little bit. Again, unless we're going Watts, we're never going to be able to play this, and so that's just going to be sitting in the collection.
Amazoness Queen is another super rare. Perhaps we have an Amazoness build in the works. Already got like half the deck, I can tell. Oh, my Effect Veiler 2! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Love to see it, baby. The ultra rare Effect Veiler. There we go. 2 good pulls in the set. It was bound to happen that we at least get some stuff. I don't think we got the secret rare pull yet. Can we wrap up with a secret rare 2? Auto duality. It's still within our clutches, baby. I can see it. I'll take Veiler plus Dragon any day of the week, though, man. That's so big. Unicorn Beacon. Another sad super rare. 2 more packs left though, baby. Can we wrap up with something? A Gargantuan. Miracle Synchro Fusion is not that big. And then the last pack. Be strange. Okay, you know what? I got Veiler plus Scrap Dragon. It's looking good. I can't complain. I just hope Alex didn't get like Warning Duality plus Veiler to outbeat me or something like that. I got a lot of freaking holos in this set here too. Like I said, I could build like Amazoness or something like that. But I got other plans. I got better plans. Let's see if I can throw them together and kind of get you guys clued in to how we're going to destroy Alex today.
I can't believe this. We're on pack number 20, and we've pulled 2 holos the entire episode. I guess our luck was going to run out at some time. I even wore the max rarity shirt for good luck. Maybe this is like not what I should have been wearing. Synchro Fusionist is like a cool rare, but it's probably never going to see play. We only have a few packs left, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and send them. There's nothing really to talk about in that pack. This is pack 22. We did get another super rare. It is Amazoness Heirloom, and I'm not even going to open it because we are not going to play Amazoness. 2 packs to go. Hopefully we get something good. Doesn't look like it, and this is our last pack. Oh my god. Like, I can't really complain. I'm on a 4-win streak, so maybe my luck has caught up to me, and this is just the universe's way of telling me that, you know, things need to balance out in the progression series a little bit. I can't believe this. This has to be the worst opening I've ever had in the progression series. And a second copy of Amazoness Heirloom. Yeah, that about sums up how I feel about this entire opening. What's also weird about Duelist Revolution is that there wasn't like a ton of super good common cards. There were some that were like okay, but they were rather specific. And I don't think there was many playable ones for the purposes of the progression series. Maybe later on, we'll have to see. But yeah, not looking too good. I was so hyped for this episode, and man, am I disappointed. But let's go ahead and load up Dueling Book and see what we can do.
Told you guys I had a big plan in mind to switch around a little bit. Today we're looking at something completely different. Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy Bien has left the main deck. I know, it's sad to see. I have a feeling he'll be back again soon, but I wanted to try something different today. With the help of MBT, my guy in the stinky shirt of shame, he sent me a list of something that I could make with my card pool, and I was already kind of planning on switching up a little bit to Gravekeeper today, because I needed something to stop Blackwing, and this just happens to be perfect variant to do it. We're still going to keep Dark Arm Dragon around the one big baddie, but this deck loses way less to Crush Card Virus. You know Alex only has one of it, but I know he's all set to be prepared to play against Chaos Emperor Dragon Turbo. But these Gravekeepers against Blackwings, they're insane. None of his Blackwings can get over any of these Gravekeepers here. Spy and Guard are just too big. Paired with Necro Valley, they're fucking huge. So if I can set one of these, he just doesn't have a way to get over it unless he commits a Kalut or he uses an Icarus attack to get around it. Necro Valley doesn't do anything ridiculous against this matchup. It stops like Blizzard, which is pretty cool, but it's just the main thing that it's searchable with Commandant, and then Commandant gets big on himself with 2300. The 2300 normal summon beats, yeah, that gets pretty stinky. So we're pairing up this Gravekeeper package with Descendant, an amazing removal card, along with some tributes with Mobius and Jinzo, but also the Synchro package with like Frebons, as well as the Psychic Commander and E-Telly. It'll allow us to synchro into some big monsters. Maybe we can bring out the Scrap Dragon in there. That'd be pretty fucking nice. Looking at this, our light targets weren't that great anyways to make Chaos Emperor Dragon, and I really needed to switch something up to give myself a chance against Alex. So we're gonna see how this works out. Side deck is looking clobbering against any of those back rows he has. The Chaos Travelers are still there. The Fairy Winds and the Mind Crushes might be boarded in against Kalut if Kalut gets that scary. Also, kind of a stall strategy paired with a Geospacing Grand Mole allows us to keep board really easy for a head-on a monster, and he's forced to commit his normal summon every turn. Blizzard doesn't even allow him to get 2 bodies on board. He has to have like specifically Gale or something. He can just keep summoning Grand Mole, bouncing it back, and looping that, getting little chips of damage, and be able to close out the game. Or until we can get to like a bigger player. Altogether, I'm liking this list a lot. I'm hoping to control the game with some Guard and some Spy, and hopefully come out on top. Good luck, Alex, bro. You're gonna need it, fella.
All right, you guys, after a very miserable opening, this is the deck we're bringing to today's duel, and if it looks familiar compared to last time, that's because it is. I did not change a single card. I'm on a 4-win streak right now, so I don't really see the point here. I feel like I have Gage in a corner where he has to adapt to what I'm doing, and I want to see what he's going to do. This strategy's been proven and tried and true, and so I think that's just what we have to do. So, quick rundown for anyone who might be joining midway through the series. We have 2 copies of Blizzard, a great way to have a 1-card Goyo Guardian access, just an awesome all-star all around. 3 copies of Bora for swarming and piercing, 2 copies of Gale just because it can cut Gage's monsters down to size and it's easily special summonable for more damage. 3 copies of the all-star of the series, Kalut. If it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't have won half of the games that I had. 1 copy of Mistral, the Silver Shield. The only reason this is in here is because it's a Black Whirlwind target for Crush Card Virus, but you can special summon it off of Shura the Blue Flame to turn Shura into a 1-card Goyo, so that's pretty good as well. Following that up, we have 3 copies of Shura because it's our all-star beater, 3 copies of Sirocco because it's the top of the Black Whirlwind totem pole, and it's just a nice normal summon 2000 attack beater. For non-Blackwings, we have Kaiku to keep Gage off of Emperor and Dark Arm, and 2 copies of Sangen to help cycle for some of our other Blackwings, but also for Crush Card fodder. We still have yet to resolve Crush Card on Gage, so if there's one thing I really want to do this episode, it's actually resolve this and be able to just destroy him with it. Moving on to the spells, 1 copy of Allure of Darkness because our entire deck is dark, so it allows us to just cycle deeper. 3 copies of Black Whirlwind because it's broken. 3 copies of Book of Moon because it plays around Trap Stun and My Body as a shield. It stops him from going into synchro plays. There's like no card that interacts with Book of Moon. I'm so happy I have 3 copies of this. This is just a pain for Gage to work with. 1 copy of Heavy Storm to blow away his back row, 1 Pot of Greed for draw power, 1 Regeki for board wipe, and 1 Snatch Seal because it wins games. For the traps, 1 Bottomless, 1 Crush Card, 1 Fiendish Chain. I still have yet to resolve this either, so I don't even know how good this is, but I want to at least try it out once. 3 copies of Icarus Attack because this card has been Gage's demise most of the time, 1 Imperial Order to stop his power spells, 1 Royal Oppression to stop stuff like Dark Arm, like Chaos Emperor, and the like, and a copy of Torrential Tribute, wrapping up the 40-card deck. For the side deck, we have Cyber Dragon for when I know I'm going second. DD Crow is nice because we are playing Blackwing, and it's a Dark Wing beast, so it has synergy with Allure, it has synergy with Icarus Attack, and it can get something out of his graveyard in a pinch if I want to side it. 1 copy of Magical Scientist and the accompanying friends down here. I still haven't seen a purpose to side this. It's also a Crush Card target, but it's broken, so I still want to play it while I can. 2 copies of Raiko to deal with any weird cards he might be playing, so I figured having this in the side is probably better than something like Twister because it can destroy any card, not just a spell or trap. And then moving on to the spells, we have a Brain Control. This is kind of like functionally the second Snatch Shield. It's good for synchro plays and possibly ending games if we have them on the ropes. 1 Dark Hole for when I'm going second as another board wipe. 1 My Body as a shield to protect our own board. 2 copies of Soul Release to purge the graveyard. A second Bottomless if I feel I need it. We have 2 copies of Compulse to deal with the stuff that we don't really want to get destroyed or sent to the graveyard. 1 Skill Drain because Blackwing can operate under Skill Drain just fine, and 1 Trap Dust Shoot for when I know I'm going first. The hand knowledge is key, and this card has been an all-star at stopping cards like Chaos Emperor Dragon and Dark Arm Dragon. And then the extra deck, Darkblade the Dragon Knight, is a card that's similar to Kaiku, except you summon it off of Magical Scientist, even if it's for only a turn. Dark Flare Knight's 2200. Dark Flare Dragon's just a level 4. Dragoness is level 3. Fiend Skull Dragon's level 5, and it also can negate flip effects, which might be relevant. Also, Ojama Knight's just a level 5. I guess it's a light if that comes up. And then for the Synchros, 1 Blackwing Dragon is our generic 8. I was really hoping to get Scrap Dragon out of Duelist Revolution. That was going to be my signature Synchro monster, but it looks like Blackwing Dragon it is. We have 1 Armed Wing for piercing, 1 Goyo Guardian for stealing, 1 Magical Android for healing, 1 Power Tool Dragon for trolling, 2 copies of Psychic Life Transfer for level 7 synchros, I guess. I wanted to scrap Archfiend out of Duelist Revolution as well. That was a super rare. That was a 2700 attack generic vanilla synchro monster. That would have been better than Psychic Life Transfer, because let's be honest, I'm not even playing Psychic monsters, so I would have preferred the extra attack power. We have 1 Gishonadon because it's a level 5 synchro that we can make, I guess, and 1 copy of Gothams. This has actually come up. I am able to make this with Goyo Guardian and Gale, so if that situation were to arise, it can actually be pretty good at stopping me from losing the game. If you haven't seen the episode 2 episodes back, you'll understand why that is. But that's going to be the deck we're bringing today. I think Gage is going to have to really change it up this time around. Otherwise, he's going to be in a world of trouble. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel.
Enemy double kill.
Gage, the time has finally come. The Duelist Revolution is here. And I gotta tell you, my pack sucked ass. They were terrible.
Dude, you hate to hear it, bro. My packs, they were okay. I think they were a little bit, I think they were average, I'll say. I'll throw that out there.
We were talking a little bit before we started recording, and you said that you have a bit of a new strategy this time around, so I think the fans are going to be excited to hear that. Any secrets you want to share? You want to keep it all secret?
I want to keep it all secret. And I was expecting you to do the honors of laying this corny-ass line out, but I think I really revolutionized my deck, Alex. I'm ready for today, dude.
Oh, God, this guy. Yeah, it's fine. You know, one of us is going to have to say it.
It was going to happen eventually in the episode.
It was.
Sure of it, so.
It was. So let's go ahead and shout out our patron. This was a real name, by the way. Shout outs to Gage. Please stop losing over on Patreon.
I'm trying my best, bro. I'm trying my best. Oh, come on, dude.
The fans are letting you know how upset they are. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see if this is going to help you at least win the rock, paper, scissors. And it looks like it is. Okay, this may be the start of something new, although I think you've won the last, like, million rock, paper, scissors and have proceeded to lose every game after. So
you know what? It's all right, though. All right. Good luck, Duelist. This is interesting, though. I go first with this deck.
Wow, you're actually thinking about going first with your new deck.
It's a decision. I know. You know what? All right, I'm really feeling like I need to go second. Go ahead. You go first.
That was one of the fastest 180s I've ever seen on a decision.
Good luck, dude.
Good luck. All right. I'm going to start off by just setting a couple cards face down, and I'll pass to you.
Sounds like a plan to me. I'll draw. I'll start my turn by getting a little peek at whatever you got left behind there.
Oh, it's a pretty good one. Okay. I have no response to this, so go ahead and take your pick.
Oh,
I think I might know what you might be going after here, but these are 3 killers in my hand.
They're pretty good cards. I do think, however, I have to get rid of that Sirocco.
Okay. That gives me a little bit of insight into your hand potentially as well, but Sirocco is gone.
Okay. I will just set 1, 2, and I'm going to activate Gravekeeper's Commandant.
Really?
Really, baby. Is Commandant okay?
Really? Let's think about this here. Yeah? Commandant's fine. You're on Gravekeepers?
I could be.
Really?
I'm going to pick up Necker Valley.
Okay, you gonna fire it off?
I'm not gonna fire it off. I'm just gonna end my turn. I don't want to get blown out by like an Icarus attack.
Okay, fair. I'll go ahead and draw. Granted, I have no Blackwings on my field for that to happen.
2 of them in your hand, though. So
it's possible. It's possible. Man, Collude isn't nearly as good when you know I have it, Gage. That's not as fun. So let's think about this. If you're on Necroval, I gotta just say, I am shocked that you are going this route and you don't have Recruiter yet. Recruiter isn't until the next set.
Maybe I'm just prepping for it, you know? Maybe I'm just getting all the little pieces together.
This tells me you're back on Spy at the very least, because then Spy, I just feel like you're on Spy if you're going this route. So something to consider, I suppose. That could also be why you got rid of the Sirocco in addition to that. Because Sirocco can, like, well, I mean, I could still just, like, it would just bounce. You get the monster. That's an interesting one. I think I'm just going to set a card, and I'm going to pass.
All right, I'm going to draw for turn.
I want to see what you're up to.
I'm going to flip up Witch of the Black first.
Sure.
I'm going to normal summon Sang.
That's a lot of recruiters, yeah.
Well, see, I don't need Gravekeeper's Recruiter, man. I got the whole arsenal there.
I guess.
I'm going to go
All
Battle
right.
Phase for 21.
Okay, I will take both of these. That's fine.
Sounds like a plan. It's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go ahead and draw. It's okay. Well, I suppose I should at least deal with this to a degree. Let's try to normal summon Bora.
Yep, Bora's good.
Go to battle. Let's hit into your Sangan.
Sure. I will take 700. No problem, man. And then I'm going to add with Sangan.
Sure.
I'm going to pick up with Sangan. I'm going to pick up Krebons.
Sure, makes sense. I'll go to main 2, and I think I'll set a 4th card face down, and I'll pass it.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to draw. I'm going to normal summon Krebons.
Okay, I'm gonna think here. We got a nice, easy Goyo play with this Krebons. I am going to book your Krebons.
Yeah, book's cool. Pretty cool card.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw.
Plays around that trap stun you have in the background.
Yeah, it plays around a lot of things. I'm gonna throw this Witch in defense position.
Sure.
I'll just end my turn. Go ahead, man.
That 100 damage could come up. I will draw. I'm gonna go battle.
Sure.
I'm gonna attempt to hit into Krebons.
All right, that's fine. Do you have anything in damage?
Nope. So you're gonna take 1,300.
Yep.
I'll go to main 2, and what am I afraid of? I'll just pass the turn.
Sounds good to me, dude. I'm gonna draw.
Bora beatdown, ladies and
Stand
gentlemen.
by. I'm gonna let that Bora continue to beat because I'm gonna go battle phase and I'm gonna poke this Witch into your board.
All right, so this is going to give you a 3rd Dark Engrave, so this will set up for a Dark Arm Dragon here. That is fine. So you're going to take 600?
Yep. And then I'm gonna use Witch. With Witch, I'll pick up.
Oh, he's thinking. He already has the Dark Arm Dragon.
I
in
could.
hand. Oh God! Oh God! That's even worse.
With Witch, I'll pick up another Witch.
Okay, sure. At the end of the resolution of that, or like end of battle phase, whatever, I'm gonna flip up Royal Oppression.
I'm gonna chain Trap Stun.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's pretty good. I was right that you did have the Trap Stun. Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. All right. So Trap Stun goes to Great. I'm gonna enter my phase 2.
Drop him down.
Yep, he's down.
There he is.
And then I'm gonna activate his effect. I'm gonna pop.
You got some
Bora.
decisions to make here, though. Okay, Bora's going.
I'm gonna activate his effect. I'm gonna pop this face down.
Okay. There's a Fiendish Chain. Can't do anything about that.
And then I'm gonna activate his effect and pop the face down.
Okay, not worried about that. It was my Imperial Order.
All right, cool. I'm okay with letting you keep that rule, man. That's fine. I'm going
I bet you are.
Set a monster. I'm gonna set 2 face down cards. Your turn.
Not looking too good. I'll go ahead and draw. This is not good. All right, I'm gonna activate Black Whirlwind.
Sure.
I'm gonna normal summon Kalut, trigger Black Whirlwind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, this is gonna get dicey, Gage. Gotta grab something. I'm gonna grab Mistral.
Sure.
Yes.
That's a-okay, dude. You could take that stupid
Yeah.
Mistral anyways, man. I don't want it.
Gotta do something with it. With that, I think I will set a card face down and I'll pass it.
All right, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna normal summon Neospatian Grand.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a card.
I'm going to flip up Witch of the Black Forest.
Yeah, I figured that's what that was, sure.
I kind of don't want to give you this Kalu.
I mean, it's not bad.
You can hold on to the Kalu. I'll go battle phase. I'll poke over with Dark Arm Dragon.
Okay, so I'm going to take 14 from this.
And I'm gonna attack you for another 2.
Yeah, sure.
Main phase 2. I'm gonna activate Necromancer.
That's a good one.
And I'm just gonna end the turn. Go ahead.
Yeah, my own oppression is actually hurting me pretty badly here. I'll draw though, and it's not good. Well, I guess I'll set a monster and pass the turn. Could be anything.
Oh, it could be anything. I'll draw. Stand by me. Oh, whoops, not that.
I'll take that. Main Dark Arm Dragon? Okay.
Yeah, basic
sure.
removal, you know. I'll go main phase 1. I'll normal summon Commandant.
Yeah, sure.
Battle phase, I'll go Grand Warrior face down. And I'll activate.
You absolute fool! Do you realize what you've just done? I activate Crush Card Virus!
You getting too excited there, bud, because I'm gonna activate My Body as a Shield.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
pay
figured. I was
50.
so happy I finally resolved it and
you
it
got
didn't
so
matter.
excited. You could have had your Mistral anytime, dude. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Shadow is not as dark as one.
Gage, I'm so happy for you. That's like the first win you've had in like, what, 4 episodes?
Yeah, I know. It feels pretty good. I feel like changing up the strategy really helped me out, though. I'm feeling I can't lose this match, man. I don't know what you did to your deck, but based on the tells you said, like, you didn't get anything from the set, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling the 2-0.
I mean, we talked about it too, that, you know, those other games, like, you weren't really seeing the My Bodies or the Trap Stuns, and that game you saw both, and they really made a difference in how the outcome of that game turned out.
Was
so
big.
yeah, that was a huge trap stun. So I'm gonna go ahead and go second. I still think this is correct for me. So good luck. I'll see if I regret that decision. Maybe the dynamic shifting, maybe going first is actually gonna start getting better in the progression series, but we will see.
Good luck, Bulls. You're gonna need it. I'm going to start by setting 1, 2. I'm gonna activate Necro Rally. It's your turn.
Yep, that's a card. All right, I'll go ahead and draw. Got anything for me?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. Okay with that. Okay. Like, these Necro Valleys are interesting because it's like, I don't know if you're on the spies. I haven't seen Spy yet. Like, are you just playing Necro Valley to shut down Blizzard, potentially? It's a bit of a weird one. All right, well, let's see what we can do, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Sirocco. Any response to that?
Nope, no response.
All right, I'm going to special summon Bora. Any response to that?
No response.
I'm going to activate the effect of Sirocco targeting Bora.
I don't even.
It makes it have the attack of all of my Blackwing monsters, but it's the only monster that can attack for this.
So Bora's 37.
Correct.
Sure.
All right, I'll go to battle phase. Let's hit into the set monster.
It is Spy.
Okay, so that is 1,200 damage you're going to take. Spy will get destroyed, but you do get a Spy in its place, most likely.
Yep, that is what I'm going for.
Okay, that Sirocco effect coming in clutch.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and main phase 2. I'll set a card face down, and I'll just pass it over.
Okay. Is that only till the end of the turn?
Until the end of this turn, yes. So their stats have been reset back down to regular.
Okay, thinking.
Yeah, you gotta think these beefed up Gravekeepers with Necro Valley.
Yeah. I'm gonna start my turn by normal summoning Gravekeepers in a second.
Oh shit, you are on these. Oh my god. Okay, now I gotta think here. You're actually like on a Gravekeeper package, pre-recruiter. That's crazy. Okay, so Descendant, you can sack off Spy to pop one of my dudes. I kind of don't want you to do that. Man, you really got me thinking, Gage.
Pretty good, huh? These Gravekeepers are neat.
Yeah, they're pretty good. All right, I'm gonna book the Descendant.
You in that Book of Moon. You in that Book of Moon.
It's a card. It's a card.
That's fine. Can we get priority back, please? Like, I would have been so dirty in that situation.
Just pass the turn. You don't have anything else.
I don't have a way to deal with a damn Sirocco. I think it's stupid. Go ahead, your turn.
It's a problem. It's a problem for you. I'll go ahead and draw. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and special out another Bora.
Lord help me. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon a copy of Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer.
Dear God. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Is that fine?
That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to use the effect of Sirocco to pump up one of my Boras.
Yep.
Okay, so that Bora is 5,400 attack right now.
Sure.
Let me double check to make sure that's how this works. Oh, you know what? Shit. Okay, so I actually just realized that Sirocco is all monsters except itself, so it doesn't gain the collective attack of everything, which is weird. I thought it was everything. So you're gonna get back great. This doesn't change your move, right? Everything would have still been the same.
No, but are you admitting that you're a dirty cheater?
Yes, I'm admitting I'm a dirty cheater.
Yeah,
So
that's
okay, so
good
let's do
enough
this.
for me.
So
Let's rewind. Let's fix it up.
put your Spy back in defense.
Okay.
Okay, then you'll gain the life. I'll actually lose 500 because since I targeted Bora was actually 2,000 attack. So Spy was 2,500 defense. It didn't change anything else, so we're still in the same board state here, correct?
Yeah, are you still using Siroko's effect on Bora?
Yes, okay, so I am still going to use Siroko's effect on Bora.
Sure.
So it gains the attack of the Sirocco, and it gains the attack of one of the other Boras, which puts it at 3,700. That fine?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to battle phase. I'm going to attempt to swing Kaiku into your Descendant.
I thought only the targeted monster could attack. Only the targeted monster.
Oh, I thought it was Blackwing monsters.
Damn,
okay,
you are so
well,
bad
I'm
at the
just
game,
messing
bro.
up.
You're
I'm messing
so
up today.
trash.
I'm messing up. All right, okay, Bora attack.
You still want to attack Descendant?
Yes, I still want to attack
So
Descendant.
37 into this. It's at 70. So it takes.
So 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just messing up. I mean, it's maybe this is your episode. Maybe this is your episode. All right, well, so nothing else can attack, but honestly, even if they could attack, nothing else could get over anything, so it doesn't matter, to be honest. So I'll just pass the turn.
I'll draw, no problem.
Kaiku's actually pretty worthless here, too, because Necro Valley stops Kaiku from doing anything.
I'm just gonna set and continue to wall up, man. Your turn.
Yeah, he's walling all right. I'll draw. Hopefully we can get something done here. All right. I guess I'm going to do the same plan I've been doing. So activate Sirocco, pump up a Bora.
Yep.
Battle phase, I'm going to attack the Bora into the set.
Sure. So it's Gravekeeper's Guard.
Ooh, okay. So you're going to take... So it's 37 minus 19. You're going to take 1,800 from this.
Okay.
But you will get to bounce something.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce back Sirocco.
Okay, understandable, because now I have no way of actually technically getting him back out. I'll go to main 2. Sirocco is doing a pretty good job. The interesting thing about you having Necro Valley is that while it's up, you can't Emperor. You can't banish cards, which is kind of good. Huh. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tribute Kaiku for the Sirocco.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm going to set a card, and I'm going to pass it over.
Fun game. Go ahead, your turn.
He just keeps setting and passing, setting and
God.
passing. Man, if there's anything I want to do, I kind of just like the Bora hit face plan. Oh, I like that though. I'll activate Pot of Greed.
Yep. It's pretty good. Go ahead.
It's pretty nice. I'll draw a couple. Engage. Oh man, do I feel bad for you. Okay. Now I gotta think about this. I think I probably, I may be able to do something. We'll have to see. Maybe try it. I'm gonna activate Icarus attack. I'm gonna tribute off one of these Boras and go after both your back row.
Yikes, you're really doing that, huh? You're really doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it.
That's fine.
Ooh, so it was My Body and Royal Oppression. Okay, I think I got the game. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and normal summon Shura.
Yeah.
I'm gonna special summon another Bora.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pump Bora with Sirocco, so this Bora will have 38, 40, 5,500 attack.
Holy hell. Oh, and the Kalut to top? Yeah, there's no
We're
way.
going to battle phase.
No.
Into the set monster. What do you got? What do you got?
It's another
spy.
spy.
Okay, wait. So how much are we? Okay, so this is 35. This is 55, and the spy is 25, right? So that's only 3,000 damage.
My bonds. And I
But we have the Kalut, baby!
Yeah. Dude, I can't escape it. I did nothing in this game but wall up, and I still lose to Kalut. I lost to Kalut with monsters in defense position, bro. That's upsetting. Oh my
It's
god.
amazing. It's fantastic. You can't even wall up to protect yourself,
Yeah,
buddy.
dude, I can't escape it. Holy shit.
I find it stifling.
Alex, even in defense position, I can't escape the Kalut. Can't escape it, dude. That's so scary, man. And now that you've got piercing damage with the Sirocco, I gotta be honest, I was totally not expecting that. I just didn't think you had it out to like a defense position spy. But
Yeah,
no, you
I don't
got
blame
creative, so.
Yeah, I did, but I actually used the card correctly. I
Yeah,
got
right.
creative.
Yeah.
I'm sure the comments are gonna roast me, but we fixed it, so it's fine. So
Fixed it and I still
Game-
lost. It's all right.
I know I gave you a chance. So we haven't had a game 3 in a while though. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stick with going second. It seemed to work really well the first time, so I think
Okay.
it's gonna work just as good this time.
All right. Well, good luck. That was to be expected, and we'll see what happens. I will start. Oh, this is a weird one. This is a really weird one. I'm actually just gonna set 3 cards face down, and I'm gonna pass it over.
Okay, cool. I'll draw.
On your draw phase, show me what you got.
Yeah, you can get a peek.
Okay, so we have a trap stun, a book, and a just shoot of your own. Okay, that's something I got to be mindful of. Mole is nice. Spy is also nice. And Cyber Dragon is good. Spy without Necro Valley isn't too frightening. This is a bit of a weird one. I actually think I'm gonna shuffle back your Grand Mole.
Okay. All right, that's interesting. I'll throw it back, no problem.
Is that what I want?
Is it what you want?
I'm thinking. It doesn't. It feels off. It doesn't feel right. Yeah. I'm gonna do the Grand Mole.
All right, that's your choice.
Yeah.
You'll go back.
Slain.
Weird. What's in your back? Having out to the spot.
Yeah, it's the Nobleman of Crossout from Turbo.
Oh yeah. How could I forget? I'll set the face down my level 5 Cyber Dragon.
Of course.
And I will set 3 totally unknown back row. By the way, you don't know any of them.
They could be literally anything.
They could be literally anything. You gotta play around with like everything this game. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. I'll go ahead and draw. No Dust Shoot because I don't have that many cards in my hand. I'm gonna special summon a Cyber Dragon of my own.
Yeah, he's good.
Let's go to battle. Let's hit into your spy.
Sorry. Bow. Why would you do that?
The gears are turning.
They are. I'm trying to figure this out. It's just too. I'm gonna activate Book of Moon on your side.
Yeah. I think that's fine. So I will set him. Main 2, I'll set a monster, and I'll pass it over to you.
I'll draw. Okay. I'll set.
Sure.
And I'll pass. Go ahead.
Now that's interesting. Well, obviously Cyber Dragon's in your hand. I know that. Okay, so the back rows are Trap Stun, Dust Shoot. What would you set here? Oh, now we've really got some mind games going. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and flip up this Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna hit into what I know is the spy.
Sure. I'll get the spy effect.
Yeah. Now you can't do anything about this now. That draw must have been very interesting because you booked Cyber Dragon and then didn't do anything about it.
I'll get another spy.
Okay. Did you draw like a third spy? I guess that's possible. Okay. Main phase 2. Dust Shoot traps. This is a thinker gauge.
I'm glad you're thinking so much about what you're gonna do. Bro, I have no idea what I'm doing right now, man. I gotta be honest, dude. There's so many options I have. I don't know what the fuck to do. Like,
Oh, wow. This is weird. This is a weird game. I think that might be okay. You'll be happy to see this, and you won't be happy to see this at the same time, I feel. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Black Whirlwind.
sure.
I'm going to normal summon Kalute, trigger Whirlwind.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I'm going to grab Blizzard.
The Blizzy. Let's go.
Yeah, he's here. And I think on that, I'll pass. Go ahead.
Draw. Oh my god, Alex, that draw was insane. That was actually
Oh.
like that was legitimately the one card that I really wanted.
That is not good.
Oh,
That is
you should
not
be
what I wanted to
scared, bro.
hear.
I'm gonna go standby main.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate E-Tel.
Oh, God. Yeah, sure.
Dope.
That's a card.
Off
That's
of
a card.
E-Tally, I'm gonna grab the Psychic Command.
Okay, now I gotta think. Holy crap, that's good. That was a rip.
It was a hell of a rip, dude.
That was a rip.
I'm not gonna
Oh
lie to
my
you, bro. I was thinking about it. I was like, this is the one card that I could draw that could just
Jesus
absolutely like turn this game on its head.
Christ. Yeah, that resolves. Yeah.
Dope. All right, I'm going to sit
This is the first time we are gonna see
Yep.
it make an appearance.
Black Rose Dragon.
There she is. I'm assuming you're gonna use the effect
Yep,
here.
we're nuking.
Okay, so, oh man, I was really trying to think of like some cute way. I had Bottomless and Icarus attack, so I was like, oh, like yeah, maybe I can like try to pull something off to play around the trap stun. But Black Rose is not one of those ways, so everything is going.
All right, and you thought it was pretty good to start there too. It just gets better, because I'm gonna get this Sangan.
I have a Sangan too.
Oh, it's only fair. All right. So
Yeah,
Off
so
my
I go
Sangan-
first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I am Chain Link 2. We're both mandatory effects. Oh man. And you have a Cyber Dragon in your hand too? Oh, that's spooky. What do we want? Problem is I don't know what you're gonna grab off of your Sangan. It sucks that I go first here. What do you play? You haven't normaled yet. I'm going to grab another Blizzard.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, with my Sangan, I'll pull up a seems like Gravekeeper's. I'll pick up a Gravekeeper's Guard.
Yeah, sure. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll just set him and I'll end. Go ahead.
Okay, so all cards are known at this point until I draw this card for turn here. And, like, this sucks because it's like I really don't want to, like, use Blizzard here because I know whenever I summon with guard, you can just, like, bounce it. Ugh, it's, like, very annoying. I think I gotta get it off the board. I'm gonna just bring out the Blizzard, activate the effect.
Yep.
I'll bring back out this Kalut. We're gonna sync away. It really doesn't matter what I summon here, so I guess I'll go Armed Wing just for the piercing. We'll get in for, it gains 500 to 28, so you'll take 900 off of this. And then Armed Wing will just go straight back. And main phase 2, I will set a card, the card you don't know, and pass it over to you.
No problem. I'll draw. I'll normal summon.
Ooh, that's
And I'll
pretty
go Krebs speed down for 12.
good. Okay, I'll take it.
Your move.
All right, I will draw. That's... I don't know how good that is. You know, you draw a card you think is like way better than it actually is.
Yep. Yeah, like trap dust shoot later on in the game. You're like, yo. Never mind.
But then it feels incredible when you actually resolve that dust shoot like on turn 48 when they actually get to 4 cards in hand.
You're like, patience pays off.
Yeah, I guess. Krebons is annoying. Such a predicament. You have 4 darks in the graveyard, so I don't have to fear Dad getting dumped on me anytime soon. So that's at least a relief. Anything I do to attack, Krebons is just going to negate the attack. I'm gonna normal summon this Kaiku.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna force you to pay the 8 to negate.
Yep.
And I'll just pass it over.
All right, I'll draw.
Yeah.
Man, where's like my pot of greeds and
These
shit?
mortal cycles.
Fuck, dude, like, come on. Could you imagine how good of a rip pot of greed would be right here? Like,
It would be pretty good in this situation, yeah. Just wait till I draw it next turn.
yeah, right. I'll tribute the Krebons,
An ally
and I'll
has
summon
been
Jinzo.
slain.
Oh, God, yeah.
Jinzo,
Yeah, that's a card.
get over the Kaiku.
Okay, so I'm gonna take
An
6
enemy has
here.
been slain.
Your move.
That's bad. I'll draw. God, Jinzo's a good card. I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, all right. I'll draw.
I mean, I know you have Cyber Dragon in hand, so like, I only have to worry about whatever your top deck is. Sure, yeah. Okay.
Yep, that is the only thing you have to worry about. If I don't top deck anything good, it doesn't help.
An enemy has been slain.
Armed Wing plus
Unless it's in
Kalut,
defense.
though.
Unless it's in defense.
Yeah. And Armed Wing plus Kalut, though. That's the difference.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You know what? I'm gonna activate the
Sure. Okay. Pretty good. All right, I'll draw. Yeah, Necro Valley's a card. Necro Valley is a card.
Don't tell me it was the Necro Valley that shut you off right now. I'm gonna be so excited because that's awesome. Like, I only think it stops Blizzard. Like, that's the only card I think that stops it.
I think so too. I'm trying to think of any other card this card interacts with, and Blizzard might be the only one. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and set. And I'm gonna pass it over.
All right, I'll draw. I'm gonna normal witch.
That's a good one.
Battle phase. Let me get over that
Sure.
face down, Jinzo.
It was Shura.
Oh, okay. And then I sure
Yeah.
will get in for 11.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was bad. Go ahead, your turn.
All
Alex,
right, I'll
I'm
draw.
feeling good. Is this it?
Could be, Gage. Anything's possible. All right. This is going to be a pretty big turn. All right. I mean, we'll go for it. I got the Heavy Storm for the Necro Valley.
Yeah. Get rid of your other face down there, too. What is it?
It was an Icarus of all things. Normal summon Blizzard trigger. Bring back the Shura.
Yep.
Going to sync for Goyo.
Yeah, Goyo's pretty good.
Goyo attack over Jinzo. Gimme, gimme.
Yep, he's yours.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Main 2.
Defense
He's in defense. Yes, sorry about that. I will just pass the turn. Go ahead.
Wow, that's so bad.
This is a pretty big swing, but it's also not the best. This is such a close game.
This
Gage.
is, I
such
can't
a close
believe
game.
this. I don't even know what's in your hand, too, and that scares me.
You don't. You don't. You should feel good, though, that I went through both of my Blizzards. Ooh, he's going on the defensive. And a sec card that does absolutely nothing under Jinzo. I'll draw. Although that's not necessarily true because Book of Moon still exists. Okay, what are we gonna do? I know you have Sidra. Okay, I'm gonna switch Jinzo to attack.
Yep.
I'm going to normal summon Bora. We're gonna get in a little bit of extra damage here. I'm gonna hit into the Witch.
Sure, I'm gonna take 500.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Go ahead and activate that witch.
I'll pull Krebons.
Do
off
not
the way.
conflate
Okay.
darkness
Attack
with
for 24. Attack for 28.
Yep.
If there was ever a time I wanted Kalut, it was fucking right now, of all things. Oh my god. Okay. Main 2, I will just pass it on over. Go ahead, buddy.
I'm gonna special side.
Of course, I figured that was coming.
I'm gonna roll Krebons.
Okay, you don't have Black Rose. So where is this going? Goes for 7.
Ancient Fairy Dragon.
Oh! Oh! It's 3,000 defense!
Yeah, it's big. You forget how big this thing was, dude?
Oh shit, I can't get over that!
Good God. I'll activate.
Oh my god. Sure, yeah, get your Necro Valley.
Alright, so you have to have
Wow.
exactly Kaiku to get it. I mean, totally speaking. And I'm just gonna stall it to make it so late.
I don't hate this. I don't hate it.
See, the thing is, Alex, is like, I don't know how to win now. That's the... I've used all my tuners. I don't have Dark Arm Dragon. I don't know where we go from here. Valley.
Sure.
Pass.
All right, can you find a way to win before I draw Kalut? That's the question. That is not a Kalut.
That's good to hear.
All right, I'll just set and unfortunately pass. Go ahead.
Go.
All right, Gage. Well, I didn't draw a Kalut, but I contribute this Sangan for a Sirocco.
No!
And activate Sangan's effect if that's fine.
That's fine. Yep.
All right, we'll get a Kalut to hand.
That's a
Okay, making sure Necro Valley doesn't negate Sangan for some weird reason. It doesn't.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
All right, let's go to the battle phase.
Yep.
And I'll attempt to. Is there any like? I have to try. I don't know if there's any reason to attack with one thing over another, but I guess I'll go with Sirocco because I can get in with everything else. Is that fine? Damage step.
Yeah.
Dump the Kalut. Hit over.
Oh, dude! Oh, I thought I had it this game. I thought I had it.
Oh my man, my heart was beating so hard.
You can't beat Kalut, dude. Holy shit.
Oh
What was my next draw?
God.
Better have been a banger. No, it wasn't a banger. Oh.
What was okay? So what was your? I'm guessing this was a trap.
It's
That was
trap
probably not going to
stun.
do anything. Okay, and what was this?
Trap's done. It's not
Oh man, I mean, I drew torrential for turns. Not
Okay,
gonna do
okay.
anything.
That
I
Goyo
guess
was
that's-
so big. Oh, man, I thought I had it on lock too.
Yeah, as soon as I drew the Shura, I thought to myself, okay, as long as I don't die, I can bring, because I already had the Storm in hand from a previous turn. So I figured as long as I don't die, I can bring back the Shura with Blizzard and go into Goyo. And then I was worried that you were going to do some shenanigans with Witch, but fortunately that didn't come to fruition. Man, that was close, dude. That was fucking insane.
That
Okay,
was
so
so
tell me about. Okay, so tell me how this came to be, because
Okay.
I'm sure the fans probably already know from your deck building, but I want to know what's
so
going on
actually, I know MBT, the fella in the stinky shame shirt. Yeah, that man. He did some testing with my card pull on his stream the other day, and I was
Okay.
already planning on doing something related to Gravekeepers because I figured out like with Black Wings, like the only way to get over a spy in defense position or a guard, besides like Sirocco, which I just figured out, is you have to commit like a Kalut or an Icarus attack. So I figured
Okay.
if I trap stun like your Icarus attack, you just can't get over the spies or anything, and they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
I didn't think Necro Valley was that great, and like looking at it, it's only good against Blizzard, like I said, but it's just like a card that I can add off of Commandant.
To be fair, had I not had Heavy Storm, I think you won the game, because
Oh,
me
yeah.
being able to go into Goyo was the only reason I won, and I think the only card that is a spell and trap removal that isn't Icarus, I think, is Heavy Storm. I don't think I have any other card that could have outed Necro Valley.
Damn, that doesn't
So
make
to
me
be
feel
fair, I mean, to be fair, it should make you feel good, because had I had any other card in my deck in my hand, then you would have walked with it, and no questions asked. So how many Necro Valley do you have?
2.
Oh, you actually pulled 2 in Pharaonic Guardian.
I
really?
actually don't think I got him in Pharaonic Guardian. I think I got him in the Turbo or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
interesting.
I
Okay.
know I didn't get them both from Pharaonic Guardian. I don't think. I think I got one of them.
Well, it's funny you say that because in the Turbo Pack now, Necro Valley's in it. So maybe like a champion pack or something you might
Something
have
like
gotten
that. I think I got it sometime.
Okay.
I got both of them at some time. I know that for sure. But the
Okay.
thing is I actually cut CED from this build.
I figured if you were on Necro Valley, you weren't on CED. Because
Yeah,
that just
so
made no sense
The
to
light
me.
targets I have in general are like garbage. They're not good. Like I have Cyber Dragon and then like the other light target is I main deck effect, but I saw
You got effect!
I got a Veiler, yeah. So I got a Veiler, and I got. You actually didn't even get to see me make this, but I got a.
You got Scrap Dra- Of course you did. Of fucking course you did. Of course, the one like actual good synchro that I could possibly get. No, of course I'm not. Not that I need it because I'm obviously winning, but like I just wanted. I wanted one synchro that just didn't suck balls, and clearly I got Watt Chimera.